What's up, guys? We're here. Day 20. Yaaarny, $300,000 prop bet. Rail live stream on PokerStars. My name's Joey Ramon, aka Chicago Joey, joined right now by the man himself, Lex Feldhaus, aka Raszi. What's up, my friend?
What's up? How you doing, man?
Thank you for taking this late hour there. I know. In the country you're in, and by country you're in, I mean Canada. It's like 1 or 2 o'clock there, and I appreciate that you're still awake and you want to hop on a live stream, man. What are you up to?
No, not much. I just got back from my birthday. Had some fun, had some drinks, and I was kind of checking all the lobbies and stuff. You know how it's this. I'm pretty sure that you do this as well. Like every time you're behind a computer, you kind of neurotically check all the PLO lobbies, even though you're not playing, maybe.
I did that for a very long time. I would do that constantly, no matter what, and then I'd be like, well, there's like a game. I don't want to miss value. I better play this. I better play this game. I did that for like a couple years, and luckily I don't do it much anymore. So, but I imagine you who. So okay. So on our podcast we did together, and by the way, if you guys haven't seen the podcast me and Lex did, it's on my YouTube channel. It's got a lot of great feedback. A lot of people loved it. I suggest you watch it. It's real fun. But on that podcast, Lex told me, he said, Joe, I'm gonna go back to Canada, and I'm gonna take it easy. He said, I'm just gonna hang out with my girlfriend. I'm gonna enjoy life. I'm gonna have fun. So me, being like a normal person, when someone tells me I think they're gonna take it easy, I'm expecting them to, maybe play a couple days a week, play 1,000 hands a day. No, he meant 7,000 VPPs a day. Like what definition of easy have you found in the dictionary, Lex?
Well, I mean, if you like, August was just kind of like, okay, I'm not gonna eat, I'm not gonna sleep, I'm just gonna play poker. So I wake up, I play poker every single day. I canceled all my social things, didn't talk to anybody, didn't go on vacations, no trips, nothing, no live tournaments. And then I I get to Canada and I suddenly have time, watching movies with my girlfriend, working out, sleeping normal, and then I still play 8 hours of poker. But it feels like you're taking it easy. So that's why I was like, no, it's not too bad. And then I was looking, I was like, oh shit, I'm making 7K VPP a day. So it's not all for nothing either. So.
Oh my god. I really I mean I tweeted that out earlier, that screenshot of our conversation we had on Skype, because I was like, wait, I was really shocked. I was like, what do you mean 7,000 VPP? What are you talking? You said take it easy. Like I couldn't believe it. So I'm very happy to know that your definition of taking it easy is 7,000 VPPs a day. So that's a refreshing.
Well,
As you guys can see, Yaaarny, he was just playing when I posted in the 2+2 thread. We're gonna do a live stream, and I was talking to Lex on Skype for a bit. I was like, oh, why don't you hop on a live stream? He's like, well, Yaaarny's not playing now, so. He wasn't playing last night, unfortunately, but we do have this 10-20 Zoom game running. It looks like another couple guys from Brazil, Joni181, just sat down. Obviously, Angel, who we watched the other night, he was fun, making some fun plays. So yeah, we'll sweat this Zoom. We got a heads-up table. I'm going to close this one out. We'll see if any good heads-up table starts. Maybe 5-10 will start. We'll talk to Lex. We'll answer some questions. If you guys have any questions for me, for Lex, comments, leave them in the chat. We've been getting some great comments lately. If you can't use the chat on YouTube, you can try logging out, logging back in. Some people said it was disabled. I'm not sure what the issue is with that. But yeah, any questions for us, message us on Twitter, here, whatever. There we go. All right, let's get into it, man. We see. I got some. You have the chat box up, Lex, on your side?
yeah, I got it. I already spotted Dankness.
Dangness, what's up, man? Dangness is like your biggest fan now. Did you notice that?
Wow.
He likes you, man. He's a fan of yours now.
I tried everything to conquer his heart. I'm happy it finally worked.
He posted a hand in the PLO thread in 2+2. He said the only way to beat you is by literally having like the nuts twice, like having the first and second nuts in one hand. He said that's the only way to possibly beat you in a hand.
Well, I think that's the only way you can win at poker, but.
Oh, shots fired. Okay. Well, that answers his question. You just asked, how good is Dankness?
I don't know. I think it explains a lot to me if Dankness is chatting and watching streams and stuff while he's playing. That explains a lot.
Well, a lot of people watch the live streams while you play. You don't necessarily chat while you watch the live stream, though, do you?
No, I'm just kidding. Like it's like it's fun. Like if you hear in the background, it's you can space out for a minute if you're in a few hands, and then you have always have those times where you're playing and you always think, oh, I'm doing good. You played like 1,000 hands, and you're warming up to your session, and then you lose three all-ins in a row. You think, why the fuck am I playing? Why the fuck am I doing this? Like, can't I just go watch a movie with my girlfriend? Can't I just go do something fun? You always get that kind of feelings. You know, it happens sometimes.
For
But
sure.
then you hear like fucking Machine LaForte talk about all his the program that he has for life and all his optimization of everything. And it's like, oh shit, I just need to get off my ass and keep working and doing it and
I
stuff.
know,
So
right? Laforte's like this. Laforte's this. I don't know, man. I actually wrote there was this website called Poker Listings, which did some like follower Friday, some type of thing like that, and they asked me. They had me ask questions me, and then one of the questions was, does anyone inspire you in poker? And I was like, well, when it comes to actual poker, I haven't had it, I guess not recently, but Lafort inspires me for life. He's like my life inspiration kind of, because just the way he like operates and thinks about things. It's just like
yeah.
it's an yeah, that's definitely inspiring to me. I'd like to be more like that one day. So
The only problem is that um, so I really respect what he does, like both his dedication to poker as well as working out and everything. It's just the only problem for me is that I find it motivating to just put in hard work myself. I just cannot relate to the way he does things because it's too sane. You know what I mean? It's too responsible.
well, obviously I do things extremely irresponsible as well. So I completely understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, but it's like, you need to find a level where you're comfortable with your own when you're being erratic, that's just a part of your personality. And I try to kind of like get it out of my system.
Hmm.
And I would play mid stakes, even in Holland, I would play mid stakes for 5 or 6 months, and all of a sudden I would just play Philadelphia 300, 600. It's like, so I need to find a way in my personality where I keep it in boundaries where it doesn't destroy everything I do, or sometimes it works out, but it's obviously just a stupid decision. So,
How,
and just balancing everything in my life, like being fucking happy and everything, that it just doesn't work for me. Sometimes there needs to be pain, and that's actually pretty good where PLO comes in, because PLO will bring the pain no matter what, eventually.
PLO will bring the pain. How did those 300? How did those sessions go when you went from 510 to 300, 600 versus Ivy?
Well, it was cool because Utrecht, a friend of mine, he was at the November 9 last year, Michiel Brommelhaus. He
What's his online name?
Utrecht,
How do you spell it?
Utreg.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know him.
Yeah, so he was at my house, and I just had that run where I don't know, I turned $300 into 55K in one night, and
Standard.
then I ran it up to like 150, and then
Standard.
it dropped back down to 70K, and I was like, he just woke up, and I was just thinking, okay, I'm fucking just gonna play for IV 300, 600. I had 70K, and then I did this really kind of suicidal bluff where I bet called the flop, check called the turn, the 10 high, and then checked, hoping that he'd bet the river, and I would check raise all in. And then on full tilt, when your opponent folds, you hear like ksh, or
Hmm.
when they call, you're like
Yeah.
so he was like, no, no, don't do it. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. Let's just fucking YOLO this shit. So I went all in. I check raised all in, and we both covered our heads and were like ducked under the table and like really quiet. And then after like fucking 40 seconds, we were just there, and we're just like, yes, yes, high fiving. And then I just didn't run because it's obviously really bad to do shit like that. But
I
yeah,
don't think Lafort would approve that. No, you're right. I don't.
no.
I
I don't
don't.
know. That's why it's like hard to. It's hard to relate for me to Galfon and stuff too. Because
Mm.
he's so calm and so centered. I just kind of hope. I always hope to kind of hear that he does something crazy, like throw a knife into the wall or punches some holes in the wall or something. Because then it would be, it'd be even more motivating to listen to him for me. Because then I can relate more to him. It's not like I don't really get aggressive or anything, but somebody needs to have like a rough edge for me to aspire to play or follow his suit.
That makes sense. Let's say who do we got in the chat today? We got a bunch of regulars here. Anal Rookie, the weirdest name ever. Johnny, Trent, Andrew M. Welcome back. You guys were here. Most of you guys were here last night. K45HK. I think he plays. He's a no limit guy, right?
I think so.
I think so. Trent. Greg, is Yaaarny up? Yaaarny's up in the term that he's up buy-ins, I believe. Last update I got from him, I don't think he's posting the thread, but he told me on Skype that he was up. Let me check. He said 65 buy-ins. He said he was up 75 buy-ins the other day. He lost 30 yesterday and then made it back up to 65. So, fucking Yaaarny, dude. He's living on the edge, man.
His fucking swings are insane. I don't like. I think the best strategy is just to keep doing it like this, right? There's no point in the fucking decreasing variance. I think he's just trying to hit it big time, and then as soon as you win 100 buy-ins, just delete your account.
Yeah, I don't necessarily know if he knows how to. Like, he like says, he might take a less variance approach, but I don't necessarily think he even knows what the fuck that means. Like, his less variance approach is like playing 8 Zoom tables, 25, 50, 10, 20. That's his less variance approach. So.
Yeah, it's funny. He's a funny dude.
I love him. I love fucking Yaaarny. He's awesome.
Yeah, if I didn't know about if I didn't read his 2+2 comments and stuff, and didn't know about this bet, and I would probably be a little annoyed by him playing against him, because he seems like he really plays that push it to the limit, trying to go on a heater kind of style.
Yeah, that's
really annoying to play against.
That was his plan. I mean, initially when I talked to him, I think he might have mentioned that in the preview podcast we did. But I know he mentioned a couple times afterwards on chatting that was his idea. His idea was, I'm just gonna fucking go crazy and just try to run hot. Like that was his plan. So, in a way he didn't have a plan, but at the same time he actually did have a plan.
Yeah, I still don't think that you don't try to run hot against fucking Odd Odson. Like if you have a prop bet for this much money, why would you 4-table Odd Odson heads up? I really don't see it.
He stopped doing that. He told me. And he hasn't done it since. He's like, all right, listen, I'm like not gonna play any of those. I'm not gonna 8-table and then play 4 tables heads up against good regulars.
Okay, good.
And he said if my roommate sees me doing that, he's gonna tell me to stop. So.
Yeah, I have a thing with my friends too, where I tell them to intervene kind of when I'm playing for like 30, 35 hours, and I stopped eating after like 10, and then my friends they make me food. And then, because they just walk around my house, or they just show up at random times, or people will be there for a few days. And then my friend will tell me, hey, you need to eat, here's some food. And I was like, no, I'm not hungry. They're like, yes, you told us you'd say that. And then you told me to shut down your computer if you don't eat within 1 minute. I'm like, I'll fight you if you do that. He's like, you also told me you'd say that. So that's why, I have the keys to your house, and I'm just going to lock you in. It's like, what the fuck is this? What is this? And I was like, okay, fuck it, I'll eat.
You take safeguards to the extreme. That's smart. I mean, yeah. I mean, goddamn. It's kind of like, yeah. I wouldn't do that for myself. I should do that for myself though. Sometimes, probably.
But it's like I notice that if I eat, I get really tired. So after a while, I just force myself to not eat.
Do you get tired when you don't go to the bathroom for 6 hours too, or do you get tired when you go to the bathroom? I mean, how does that work for you?
No, I have this thing where sometimes I have to take a piss, but it will take so long, or I don't. There's, obviously there's a lot of times where you just don't want to miss hands against a certain player, your head's up against a certain player, and even though that excuse doesn't really go now because I play so much Zoom, so you can just pretty much take a break whenever you want. You don't really even, you just sit out next hand and you won't even miss blinds or anything, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't really feel like doing it. Like, I want to play so badly, I just don't want to take breaks. I don't want to get food, I don't want to go to the bathroom, I don't want to do anything. Like, I don't want to look on my phone, I just want to play,
Obviously, I that's where the trusty P jug comes into play, but I think in Canada, your girlfriend mentioned something on Twitter that you might not be allowed to have a P. Are you allowed to have a P jug there? Does she not?
That's what she when we started going out, like I was as degen as I ever was, so she completely embraced that side of me. But if she'd rather not walk in here with me, pissing in a jug. And I had a thing in Holland where I had a 2-liter empty carton, and I wanted to use it as a pee bottle, but then I didn't go to the bathroom like you said, for 6 hours,
yeah.
And I really had to go. And the carton filled up all the way to the top, and I ended up having to cut it off and just run to the bathroom, and me missing hands anyway. I timed out of like a pretty big pot, just because I was doing that. So it didn't really. So now I just learned to just pause. But then I don't want to do that, so I just pretty much decided to not go to the bathroom.
Well, hashtag pee bottle stories, my friend. What else we got
Absolutely.
there? We got Trent. I got some more questions. Lafort is the Navy SEAL of poker. Yeah, I can see that. Dankness asks, how different do you think the 5, 10, and 10, 20 games are for 5 and mid stakes?
I think it's a gigantic difference. It's I don't know. It's the regulars on 1020 are because you pretty much play against people that could play 50-100 skill wise, but the games don't run.
For sure.
So you jump from people that occasionally play 5-10, but mostly play 2.5 or 3-6, to people that play 5 or 6 regular games at 1020 and higher. Like the difference is so massive. They know things I don't know yet, and all the mistakes I'm making is stuff they dealt with a long time ago. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
being exploited as fucking hell. So what I try to do is play games where I think I'll break even in. So with one or optimally two bad players and then some superstars. That way I kind of get a free tuition
Mm-hmm.
and I can just see what spots they make me uncomfortable in, and then I can apply exactly those spots pretty much on stakes that are 1 or 2 steps lower, and it'll work great. So it's actually a thing that I would do in Hold'em too. If I had a lot of trouble with some 5-10 regulars, what I would do is I would play 25-50 for 3 or 4 days, and then I would get murdered so hard in some spots. And if a 25-50 regular attacks you in 9 out of 10 tough spots, and you move back down to your regular limits and you play 5-10, and they only attack 4 out of 10 spots, all of a sudden your life is a breeze. It
It's
seems
true.
easy, and then you lose respect for the other regulars, and that's when, as soon as you don't really fear a regular, that's when it becomes easy to play them because you'll be confident in your decisions and your bluffs and shit.
Lex, you're talking. You're talking. You're like a training video now. Gotta stop. Gotta cut you off.
Oh, fuck.
I gotta cut you off, Lex. Gotta cut
Yeah,
you
what?
off. Well, this
What?
episode of
So,
Run It
what?
Once brought to you by Chicago Joey Poker Podcast,
What?
the best poker strategy podcast in the world.
Why are you setting me up for it? Why do you ask me a strategy question and then
Kid, you
okay,
gotta.
let me
I don't know.
let me
Yeah,
answer. Let me answer.
you're learning
Okay,
right now. You're learning how to answer a question without talking strategy.
okay. I think it's very different.
Thank you, my friend. I think it's very. Here's what I would say. How different do you think 5, 10, 10, 20 games are from 2, 5, and mid 6 Lex? Dingus, I think the games are much different in that the players you play against at higher stakes are better, more aggressive. They they don't get exploited as much,
What
and
is this exploited you talk about, Joey?
I don't know. It's just when I bet for value in a situation at lower stakes, I get called more. When I bet for value at a situation in higher stakes, they fold more. I don't know. Maybe I should be bluffing them more, right? Who knows? I don't know.
Whoa, slow down, slow down. It's too much, man. Oh, you're good at it. Holy shit.
That's as strategic as you should be right there. Someone asks you a
Yeah.
question about a hand, you're like, well, you might have the nuts. You might have not. You might not. Like in Caramont. Caramont's playing this guy heads up. You see bets 6, 7, 8. He might have 9, 10. He might have
Yeah.
blockers. You
No,
fold.
he has a 6 and he's calling down all the way. That's what he has.
He might have a 6. According to you, Caramont hates folding. So what do we got? Red problems
Like,
out there. Red problems. What's up? Not on a big girl. It looks like red problems is not on a big girl grind tonight. It's Friday night and he's at home, so that's good. We got it all on top left. Mick Angel is. Who knows how to flush draw here? What the hell happened here? Mick Angel takes that down. Wow.
wow. Well, how is that good?
I don't know. That's what I said. Russell Garrett, what's up? I think Anstey's up here. Badger, I saw him comment earlier. My boy Jerry Jones. Elenu says, don't eat carbs. They make you sleepy. Do they? I thought you're supposed to eat carbs. They say I should eat carbs before basketball, even though I stopped doing that. I didn't hear the carbs make you sleepy. Mike Jones, Kairos, K45HK says, I checked my whole manager versus a player, and guess who was the biggest winner against me? I'm going to guess probably Lex.
Well, thanks for buying me drinks.
He's probably welcome. Matt Kipper says, Joey, cool it on the high and might. No strategy talk. All right, Matt. All right, Matt. Fuck you, buddy. You're out of here, man. Can't take that bullshit. It's my live stream.
I like that you get so power tripped with the band hammer.
I don't care. Fuck it, man. You know, I just like, I don't know. Hey, bitch off, right? You just someone says something you don't like, you just time them out or you just block them, man. I don't know. It's really fun. It's easy. It's fun to do.
Oh wait, you don't have me on video, so I might as well switch to my comfortable computer.
Oh, do you want to go on video?
I mean, I don't care, but
Oh.
that's why I switched the fucking thing because you asked, right?
Oh, well, come on then. Let's put your video on your side.
Wait, oh shit, that's the wrong mouse.
Oh shit. Okay. Let me figure out a way to do this here. Let's make the lobby smaller. We'll put Lex next to me. Boom. Can we make this bigger? No, we can't. Bam. There it is. We got 2 videos in one. Wow, we are fucking innovating on this motherfucking show right now.
Wow, do you do this more often?
I've never done 2 videos, no. Wow, this is cool. I like this better. You can see 2 people's voices. Or to see 2 people's video.
Yeah.
I enjoy this more. Lex, people want to know a Viffer story. They want another Viffer story, man.
You know, there's so many, like, there's a lot of DJing stories that I have, but the problem is I don't, like, we all do stupid shit when we're drunk or whatever, but I don't want him, there's some stuff, like, you know, I don't want him to sound like a sucker, because he's obviously an intelligent guy and, like, a fucking amazing poker player. So, what's the last thing you heard?
Last thing I heard was, alright, fuck it.
Okay, yeah, and then I repeated that like 5 times, because, you know, again, I don't want to, but it's a funny story, and it's actually, I think it's pretty gangster that he did it. So okay, so I'm sitting in Bellagio and I'm playing like fucking 10-20 bird as fuck, and he comes in at 6 in the morning. So there's like, you know, there's hardly any tables in Bellagio running, but all the games are really deep and it's mostly people that are stuck, whatever. And Viffer comes back from a night drinking, and he says to me, "Hey, you want to gamble or go do something?" I was like, "I'm not in the mood. Like I'm fucking stuck. I'm just gonna, you know, quit soon." So he's like, "Oh yeah, well I'm gonna try and do something fun. See if I'm gonna have some fun." He just walks off like giggling like a little kid. So he walks to the 5-10 table, and this is like 5-10, 6 in the morning. Everybody's like 5-6 buy-ins deep, and then he goes, "Yeah, this is how it's gonna be. Hold up, don't deal. This is how it's gonna be. You all get a hand, I get one hand. You pick the best hand from all your hands. It goes all in against my hand. If you guys lose, I get all the fucking money on the table. If you guys win, I'll double everyone up." So everybody's just pretty much, you know, they snap call and they say like, "Okay, let's go, let's do it." So the dealer deals everybody, you know, the 9 players, he deals them nine hands. Viffer gets the fucking 8-3 offsuit. One guy has kings. And what do you know, Viffer loses. So he just, you know, he looks at the table and he's like, "What, how much is it?" And they're like, "Oh, I think it's like, you know, 68 and a half. They calculated all, of course, all the nits for like fucking licking their chops. So he's like, he's like 69, 69, whatever. And he just threw 70K on the table and he said, "Just give the dealer the rest, okay? For all this fucking shit and wasting time." And he just walks off giggling. And the whole table was like, "What the hell just happened?" They just doubled up everyone.
So the table put at risk all their 69.
All the chips. Everyone at the table, all their stacks were at risk in that one all-in against Viffer's hand.
So they all put it in the middle. Was it like an agreed upon thing? There were no takebacks possible.
Yeah, he just walked up to the table. Everybody's like, I agree. Okay, let's all do it." And Viffer's like, "If I win the hand, I want you to get up from the table and just fuck off." Like, you know, like it sounds like, oh, somebody's drunk and he's making like, you know, if you look at it from a like a fucking EV perspective or something, it's stupid. But just to do it and not care and fucking go to bed and wake up and not even remember or care is just fucking awesome.
Well, people have been suggesting I try to get Viffer on a podcast. Maybe I should really try.
It's gonna be really tough. He's very private. Like I really respect his privacy, and I feel I sometimes I feel a little bit bad if I tell something like this, but people need to know how awesome he is. So
I love him. McAngel takes down another all-in.
yeah, he's probably not. I'm telling you that like he's pretty. He can be very outspoken, but he's not. He doesn't advertise his shit or whatever. There's a lot of stuff that's really, obviously really private. And he's also, he doesn't do it for the fame or the glory or whatever. This is just the way he wants to live his life. So to him, it's just like, fuck off, it's my life, whatever.
I'm sure he has a pretty interesting social life while he's in Las Vegas as well.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
probably.
He's just a stand-up guy. Like he does anything for his friends. But then we're at a we're at a club once, and then he's like super generous, but some people they take advantage of it or whatever.
For sure.
And but he was at the club, and he got all these bottles of Dom Perignon, and people were drinking, having fun. And then this one guy wanted to take a picture with a bottle of champagne, like a profile picture, like to act cool, even though he didn't pay it before, whatever. And this is a friend of ours, like from me and Fiffer. Fiffer just doesn't say anything, just walks up to him and fucking bitch slaps the shit out of him for doing it. Just saying like, why are you doing that? Why are you trying to flaunt with my money?
Then what? What? Then what happens?
No, it's just cool that he's very chill. Everybody's having fun. He doesn't mind being generous, but then he notices an instance where somebody is obviously abusing or trying to look cool with his money. He's like, okay, that's not gonna happen. I'm sorry, and he just walks over and he just fucking smacks him. And then our friend's like, what the fuck is happening? We're friends. And Fisher's like, well, if you just keep doing shit like that, you're not gonna be my friend for much longer.
So the guy just didn't do anything else about it from that point on.
No, I mean obviously not. Like what? Like I mean, he's right too. Like what are you gonna do? Like fucking hit somebody back after he's like hosting everybody? Like what? I mean, I'm not saying that you should just like fucking go around smacking your friends, but in that case, you kind of deserved it.
I love Biffer. I just put a new bucket list goal on my bucket goal list. It's now to meet Biffer.
Yeah, I'll give you some cover up for if you can't get it done with people, just
Uh-huh.
cover your ass because I'll be really impressed if you get it done because he's not the kind of person that does a lot of shit like that, like podcasts or interviews or.
I look at this as a special kind of podcast. Not
I
like
mean,
the not
I
like
know
the
your
rest.
brain works the same as I do. When I say, it'd be really impressive, I'm covering your ass to you, it's just like, oh, now I'm really gonna get it done.
I know it's like it's same thing to you. So for those people that don't go on Twitter, I issued Lex a challenge this week. I issued him. He said he was going to go for 1.25 million VPPs. Now, I didn't think I didn't like that number. So I issued him a 2 million VPP challenge. He's got
Yeah.
3 months and 20 days to complete the challenge, and if he doesn't, he has to donate $100. Well, Lex starts thinking about this. Now he got upset when I issued him a 2 million. He's got 700,000 now, so that means he needs 1.3 million in 3 months and in 3 months and 30 days. Unfortunately, like he does have a girlfriend. Fortunately, unfortunately, however your viewpoint is on this subject, and what are you thinking about right now about that challenge I issued you?
The thing is, I think about is like, I think, oh, okay, so if I want to make that, if I want to do that bet and actually make that number, I have to do what I did in August the next 4 months. I don't think that's possible. Like, I think it's possible, but I don't think it's a very smart thing to do, to be honest. It's like also, like I stress myself out that much and play that much when I'm in Holland, so that when I'm in Canada, I can actually enjoy spending time with my girlfriend and chill and hang out and work out and do all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
then if I start destroying myself when I'm here too and live like a fucking vampire, then what? I mean, of course, the payoff is glory.
Remember? Yeah, legends weren't made by having normal sleep schedules.
Yeah, that's true. That was a good quote, but I don't know. I like this. I like this better. Like the I think the craziest it'll go is that I'll go for 1.5 million out of the blue,
Well, that's what I
but
said. Even if you don't do the 2 million, 1.25 is not bad. I mean, that's a pretty respectable amount.
yeah, I think next year, my friend said that if I play my hours, that if I would play Sin and Goes, I would be able to make like 5 million a year.
Well,
And
5
that would
million
be
VPPs. I
yeah,
think what did you say yesterday? It was like half a million in rakeback alone.
yeah, even more. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean that'd be okay. That'd be decent, Lex. That'd be decent. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not the kind of thing I'm not programmed that way. It's like I can't just think, oh, this is it's just that much money if I just make hours.
Mm-hmm.
I would, if you're really good, if you break even as a Citadel player before rakeback, you're fucking fantastic. And I just can't live with that philosophy that I should be happy with -1% ROI and then make a shit ton of rakeback. Like then there's no challenge, there's nothing that sparks interest in me.
Yeah, it's kind
I,
of a soul-crushing experience, just like when you actually look at your results
yeah,
and be like, "Fuck, I'm actually like winning here." I mean, you're winning, but you aren't winning, so it's like, "Oh, this
yeah, I
guy's
like the
running."
pain from grinding and stuff like that, but it's still, even if you're playing way too many tables when you play PLO and you're doing all stuff that's not smart, you're still doing it to try and reach the top.
Yeah.
You just make bad decisions. But this is just knowingly being behind in the game if rakeback didn't exist and just selling for rakeback. And it's very admirable if people do it. Like everybody has their own choices.
Yeah.
It's just not for me.
Did you see his hand played at 1020 zoom between the suspected multi-account Remnantov forever and Doorbred with color?
What the hell?
The Remnantov check called with Queen 10 8-5.
What the hell?
I don't know. It's the weirdest hand I've seen. I don't know what's going on here.
What he well, that's weird.
That is weird. Yeah. Oh, he had a
Just
queen
so
blocker.
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's happening in that hand.
I mean, if you want to go nuts with that hand, why not just leave the flop?
That seems.
Sorry.
That's very weird line. No, very weird line. I don't want to think high almighty, not high almighty. We're not total not strategy, but when you Jay Nandez won it up, Jay Nandez actually might be joining me for a live stream. I might do a second live stream today in about 10 hours from now because I'm trying to get my sleep schedule back on track so we can be awake during the day when everyone's awake. And yeah, so Jay Nandez is probably gonna come on for that one. We're gonna talk some. Jay Nandez has been grinding pretty hard lately. The 10-20 and 5-10 games, I believe. I think 10-20. I'm not sure if he's playing 5-10, but he's
He
been.
got a lot better, I think.
Jay Nandez.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
noticeably.
That's what a couple other people told me as well. So I'm happy for Jay Nandez. He was asking me about something about the Jeans. I guess Jeans posted something on Twitter where he said he was gonna think about coaching for
Yeah, for
$1,200 an
$1,200,
hour.
it's ridiculous low.
And
I mean, okay, look at it in a vacuum. $1,200 an hour is fucking ridiculous. Like, if I don't have to if I pay the best tax attorney in Holland, like 600, 700 euros an hour, then is it really worth? I mean, obviously, if somebody gives you really good poker coaching, it immediately makes you a lot more money. So you can just look at it as an investment.
yeah,
But if you look at what other people are asking, I think Genius could go for like 3 times as much, 4 times as much.
I mean, yeah, I think I think he might have said he's not interested in coaching players that play regularly in the games he plays. So I'm not sure if that means 5-10, 10-20 on Poker Stars. If that means he would coach someone that plays on primarily Euro sites that doesn't play on Stars. But I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens. He hasn't really posted anything else about it, but.
You know what the sick thing about getting coaching from him is? If you're a winning 25-50 regular, which means that you're, one of the best people on the planet in a certain game, he can actually elevate your game to become a winning under 200 regular. It's so insane.
And that's what I think he's trying to avoid is doing that. Like, I think he wants to coach, but I don't necessarily think he wants to make players in his games better than. But I mean, he probably doesn't think they're going to be better than him, but he doesn't even want to have that possibly happen. So yeah. I think he's going to try to do with. I think actually one of our regular live stream viewers, Matt Bush, who played in a live stream one time, he played in a 5-10 Yaaarny game. He mentioned to Jeans he wanted to get coaching, and he said, and I think they were going to set something up on 2+2 about that. So I'll ask Matt, see if he got coaching from him, and see what he thought. So.
You see, Jeans is like somebody that I could aspire more to play, or like to try. It's always good to have your kind of a role model in a way when you play poker. Try and get to a certain point. And I think Jeans is somebody that I can affiliate myself better with personality-wise. If you just look at his Twitter persona and stuff, he's like an asshole sometimes. Or
Claremont, yes, takes it down with the 9 10K pot.
What the fuck is going on?
Mr. Bean, we love Mr. U Bean, man. We love this guy. I don't know what happened here. think he 4-bet. Someone 4-bet pre?
Uh,
Oh, Caramont cold 4-bet 6-7-8-9. Mr. Bean you call with king 7-8-4. Both flop flush draw. Mr. Bean you flops a gut shot. Second and flush draw. Backdoor straight flush draw. No backdoor quad draw. Caramont obviously has a pretty decent hand too, but gets in.
it's
Wonder what
pretty
his
standard.
I wonder what his equity on the flop is.
It's pretty standard. I don't know if I like the three bet against the stack size of
Yeah. What do you think?
MNTA.
What do you think equity is here for Mr. Bean and Caramont on the flop?
Wow, that's so hard to
I
say.
know. I'm not sure right now actually what this
I'm not
is.
touching that with a fucking 10-foot pole.
I bet Mr. Bean is 64% here.
No, lower.
You think so?
Yeah, I think a lot lower.
Mm. Oh
I
yeah,
think
oh yeah,
I,
he only has one overcard. Yeah, it's true.
I think he's gonna be like 53 max.
Yeah, yeah with one overcard. They both so they both have the same gut shot. So never mind. I have to take that back because I thought his gut shot
Uh,
would be a winning hand and definitely wouldn't be. So interesting. I'm gonna PPT this because I'm curious what it is. Reg Problems. Reg Problems said, as people know, Reg Problems has been on Big Girl Grind lately. He said he thinks he has an STD. No, I'm not. Reg Problems got an STD from the big girl, it appears. So I mean, Reg Problems, tell us more. What's the symptoms, my friend? Me and Lex are here to help you.
I don't want to help Rick Problems.
Why not,
He's an
man?
asshole.
I know he's an asshole, but he's
But
trying
it's like I can appreciate because he rages to me on Twitter and it's fine, like whatever. I can appreciate trash talk and everything, but it's unoriginal. It's just like, oh, you fucking suck at PLO. Oh, Star should fire you because you fucking suck. And then the next week, shut up, you suck at PLO.
Okay, so I ran the simulation, and guess what?
What?
We're both incorrect. 8967 is 54% favorite.
Yeah,
Sick.
that's what I thought.
I love PLO. Did you say King 784 is 54% or 8967 was 54?
I thought King, but
Yeah, I
you
did
know,
too.
if you think about it, like it's a flush draw with less outs.
Yeah, it's true.
It's a flush draw on an overcard that's kind of mangled. So
Goddamn, I love PLO, man.
and
Barcodes.
it's runner straight flush outs too for Caramon. So all the diamonds that hit the turn could also be as a redraw.
Oh, yeah, it's true. Oh my God. Wow, you spotted I'm the king of spotting backdoor draws. You spotted a backdoor draw I didn't even see. I didn't see the backdoor straight flush draw for Caramont. Caramont's got a backdoor straight flush blocker for Mr. Ubin as well. So that's pretty. I think that's definitely a very relevant fact here.
Yeah, get on my level, bitch.
I know. Kid, I'm trying. How many backdoor quad draws does Mr. Ubin have on that flop? 0. I spot so many backdoor quadras. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's pretty. I impress myself sometimes with my backdoor quadra spotting abilities.
What is the What is the reasoning? Because I see I see regulars do it more often. Like Bolito sometimes does it jeans, and Mr. Bean. Like, what is the philosophy about not always reloading to the max?
I have no idea.
I can't figure it out.
I don't know. Scareboy does that too. He has like $200 at a 10-20 deep table. I don't like. I. Yeah, I'm not sure. That's never been something I've done. I don't know why they do it. Odd Odson does. I think he's done that too. Yaaarny's done that a few times. I mean, I'm not sure if they just. I don't know why they don't have auto reload on or something, but.
Yeah, but I'll be sitting at a table with like three fun players, and then
What?
they all have like 800, 900 at a 510 table.
Yeah.
And then Jeans is sitting there with 700, Bolitos with 600, and I have 1,000, and they're both better than I am. So like at least cover all the people that you're better at.
I don't know. I'll have to ask Jeans one day. Have to get Gene on a podcast. Oh yeah, so doing a podcast very soon. PLO podcast with Lottie, who anyone that plays or watches PLO or watches live streams or plays PLO will know who Lottie is. Lex is from the same country as Lottie, I believe.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Lottie's a fucking beast. He's like the 10-20 end boss. He hasn't really ever played much higher than 10-20, 5-10, 3-6, but he's like I think Russian PTR had him as top winner at
Oh, he
5.
did a lot of 5100 when he just moved to Malta.
Recently?
No, not recently, but he did have a history of playing those stakes.
Yeah, I just remember his shots didn't go so well in those types.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't really his shots anymore. He just played full on for like 1.5 months, like full on 5100.
Yeah, I didn't see him play much.
Yeah, but he was just, I don't know, he's so fucking good. And you see, that's why when I like the cleaner gives me a lot of good life advice and stuff. So I learn a lot from the cleaner and about being responsible and what I should do with taxes and where I should live and shit like that. But
Fucking cleaner.
yeah, he knows everything. But Lauti actually, the way he plays and the way he is in real life makes me, it's also the same thing what I just said. Like I can, I can see myself in that. So that's why when I ask friends about strategy, if I can pick like 5 or 6 really good PLO players, I usually ask him what he does with hands
Hmm.
because I like his character kind of, or I can see myself in that because
Well, Lottie did. I was talking to Lottie yesterday. He mentioned what he was planning to do the next couple of days. So I can understand why you see yourself a little bit in Lottie. I see myself in Lottie as well. In that he seems to be a very rage loving person. He enjoys having a good time.
yeah, no, he's fun.
Oh, Reg, what's someone say? Great player. Cairo says great players don't play for money, but for challenge. Very true. I agree with that. I don't play for money, sadly, but I play for the fun. I play for the score, to run that money score up, man. Trying to get as high as you can sometimes.
Yeah.
John
So
John Patrick says, ask Lex how he ranks Caramont. Well, I know what that ranking might be. Lex, would you like to share what you might rank Caramont?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out if he knows something I don't. Let's just put it that way.
Okay, fair enough. Trent says, what's the hardest PLO player you've ever went up against, Lex? Joinger one, probably.
Uh, um, I was thinking about this the other day. It was really fucking annoying. I think Jeans is really annoying. I played against Bolitos, I think. I have to say Bolitos.
Bolitos?
Yeah.
He's gotten a lot. He used to be a bum hunter. Now he's like a end boss kind of end boss-ish.
See, but that's the thing. Like some friends of mine, like Tough Shark, Mr. Zamat, and I Will Muck, they were like fucking legends on 25-50 Hold'em. And they crushed. And they're like 3 friends, and they crushed. And I always thought that you had to play against the best and all that bullshit. It's not true. Like they were bum hunting, playing easy games on Everest, and then they started playing these 25-50 games on Stars, and they got good as well. Like everybody can get good. So I don't know. Like even Bolitos or Benjamin Hicks, like they're bum hunters, but they actually learn a lot because they still play a game a lot that they think about a lot.
Well, I know one person that didn't follow that same path, and that's Ohumano. Unfortunately, when he started playing PLO, he did not. He tried bum hunting as well, and then slightly didn't work out very well for him. So
Oh, but he played really bad lineups at 100, 200 and stuff, and he was pretty terrible.
he was bad.
Yeah, he was bad.
He used to
But
he tried he used to sometimes when I played he didn't I don't think he played much PLO, so when he started playing PLO and he saw me at 25-50, he'd always like sit on my left, and I was like, okay, he's clearly bum hunting me, but I'm
thank you.
definitely winning more than he is right now, so I'm confused what's going on. And then I used to talk shit to him. Yeah, man, I talked a lot of shit thinking about it. Someone else messaged me yesterday, and they were like, man, you remember those chat battles we had? And I was like, God, I must have just talked shit to every single person. I mean, like,
Uh,
fuck.
but
I didn't talk shit to Otson, because back in the day, we used to battle all the time, but
there was a time when 5100 deep tables ran a lot. Hold'em on Stars, like they ran every single day.
mm,
There was one time it was just like fuck it, okay, and then I played like 5 of them and I bought in deep, and he did something weird pre-flop, and I had ace queen suited, and I just called it off, and we played a 50k pot, and he had jacks, and it was some dramatic run out as well where I never thought I would have lost. And then the cards go open and I lose, and I'm like, fuck. And then he wins a 50k pot, and then he goes into the chat saying, what the fuck are you doing? Then you're not low human person. If you win a pot and start asking questions or shit like that. That's why, I think that's my biggest thing that I have with the Seal Drone as well. Because Leo is a funny dude, and I like his poker character and everything. He just talks when he wins spots, and that's just so annoying. And because he said last time when he was doing a live podcast with you that he has a natural tilting ability to people or something.
mm-hmm.
But it's just because he's a fucking dick sometimes. Like, it's not funny sense of humor. It's just like Bong Bob, I think Bong Bob is like one of the, like I would rate him like one of the lowest people personality-wise, I think he's one of the best regulars on 2.5, 5, and 5'10" and stuff, especially 2.5, 5. I think he's one of the best regulars, but
Hmm.
he he's just like he slow rolled me, and then he just types shit when he wins hands. It's like it doesn't even annoy me when I play. I just think like, oh, okay, so you're an idiot. Okay, so you're just a moron.
I wish I knew who Bong Bob. I think Bong Bob's an American person, and
No, no, he's a German guy. Like
is
I
he?
know him. I played tons against him live in the EPTs.
Oh,
He's like a very kind of like a stoner, quiet kid that he has like these little smirks, like he understands jokes that the rest of the world doesn't.
well, I didn't know he's German. I thought he was American.
No, he's German or Austrian, neither one. Because he used to play. He got through poker strategy. He always had a poker strategy sticker on.
Hmm.
But he lives in Mexico with his girlfriend or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I thought he was American because I heard he lives in Mexico. I think I can't remember who told me. They said they might have been Danish actually, but
Mm.
that's why I thought he was American.
Yeah, so it's like like I think I think trash talk is fine, everything. I just when you win a hand, just shut the fuck up. There's no that's kind of when the trash talk is over. That's kind of like the battle is done or something then, or you know what
Yeah.
I mean?
I
It's
mean,
like
I've only been one to trash talk when I lose, so I don't. When I win a hand, I don't ever say anything. When I lose, sometimes.
yeah, when you lose, it's fine. The only thing you
Yeah.
can rage against somebody. The only thing that's really annoying is if you, for instance, just won two really big all-ins. That's why I lost a lot of respect for Ilari, actually, because he would be such a fun person to watch in real. But then he would be up 8 buy-ins on somebody, and somebody would hit a gut shot on a checked flop or something, and he would lose half a buy-in, and he would go sit out and say shit like, "Oh, you fucking lucker, you're so fucking lucky." And I was just like, "Are you serious, man?"
Calls him a
And he
hacker.
would he would seat jump too. Like Scareboy got 200 big blinds deep. Hillary leaves the table, sits back down to his left. Like, I mean, honestly, I can't even believe people really do that. Especially on
Yeah,
that level. So it just makes me lose respect for people.
that makes sense. We got a pot here between the Angel and Caramont. Pretty deep. Possibly. No, Angel folds.
Caramon probably at 5-6.
But Barcode in the chat says, I've been applying some strat I learned on these podcasts. Use a piss bottle for the first time today. Thank you. I agree. Smart idea. Lex, you sound as degen as I am grinding PLO. Do you find when you are having a losing session, you have to keep playing too? I feel that same way. That's exactly how I feel, Andrew. I don't feel that much anymore, but I used to. That's how all my longest PLO sessions ever
Yeah.
turned out
But
because I was losing.
if I have nothing to do, nothing planned, if I'm like home alone, then I play till I'm even or play till I'm unstuck. It's probably a really bad strategy, but the,
What's your biggest losing session been in terms of buy-ins at PLO?
you want to know the one in Hold'em?
Who the fuck was the
Because
one
it's
at
pretty
Hold'em?
scary. in Because in Hold'em online, I lost 50 buy-ins once on 1020,
At 10:20?
and live I lost 140K at 1020 game once.
Wait,
Sad days.
wait, what?
Yeah, it was.
This is 100. Oh, wait a sec. I think I remember this. Remember that big losing session you had at 10:20 at Hold'em back in the day?
Yeah, it was against Tipnit and
So,
Subfolio.
yes,
Subfolio.
I definitely remember that because I remember I think it was talked about in Liquid Poker a bit, and I believe me and WCG Ryder talked about that one time when I saw him in person, and we were like, "Oh, did you see that session?" Lex said he lost like 100K at fucking 20. Oh fuck! You lose 10-20. How you lose 100K at 10-20 in a session?
Well, if you play, I don't even think it was deep table, so I shouldn't even lie that it was a deep. No, it wasn't even
This is
deep. I think.
before deep tables existed.
And no, it's just if you play with three people and we played 16 tables 300, I think, and you all play for 12 hours or 13 hours, and nobody joins the tables, and you all get really deep, and the god of nits, the Tif nits,
Yeah, he's.
runs like Ra, the sun god. You lose $100,000.
I mean, some people will lose $100,000. Some people might not. But I understand. I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it was all like calculated
Okay,
and
I believe you.
just unlucky,
Ooh,
but
one hand Turks losing all in. I don't see that. I don't remember that ever happening.
well,
CT,
yeah.
dude, we've been watching CTS play lately. That kid. He's the best. He's in the top of the power rankings, #1 list, CTS. He does not lose all-ins. It's amazing.
Really? That crazy?
It's insane. It's fucking scary. It's insane. I think he's lost 1 or 2 all-ins in like 6 hours of watching him play.
Wow.
I mean, maybe we were missing some hands probably, but our sample size is the hands that pop up on our screen. And yeah, CTS, he's our hero, man. Well, what does Matt Campbell says? I made it. So shit. Please don't die trying to get to the live stream. It's on our replay as well. You don't need to necessarily get there live. Badger says, I remember the first time I played Omaha and Stars after playing years on Eurosites and battled against Lottie. Spoiler, didn't go so well. Yeah, I agree. Says, when are you going to do another podcast at Red Problems? I don't know, man. We'll do one soon. We got to get up on this big girl grind, so. Andrew M says, Joe, that was me you were talking to about chat battles, but I was the same as you. I probably started it. Yeah, that's true. Lex seems to have a big heart. He does.
What?
That's what I don't know. Elena1 says you seem to have a big heart.
That's very nice.
How sweet. That's a sweet comment, man. Adrian1 asks, any Elky stories, Lex? What's he like?
Elky's like a video game character.
Like a Final Fantasy video game character or like a Mortal Kombat video game character?
Yeah, no. We all know how his Mortal Kombat storyline ended, but...
Uh-oh, we got a third party to the live stream in the background there.
That's funny.
Alright, yeah, okay.
No, but I don't know, like a Final Fantasy character.
I feel like I set that one up too pretty well. It's almost like I thought of that in my head previously, really weird.
Yeah.
He's like a Final Fantasy character, huh?
Yeah, no, he's just, I don't know, he's just a weird guy. He's a very friendly, weird guy. I don't know, he's nice to his friends, friendly to the people around him. He just has a little bit of a god complex. Like, he thinks he's the best at everything. If he loses at something, it's not his fault,
Mm-hmm.
It's just what a lot of people with his success have or develop.
I didn't even know. I was looking after. I think we were talking about PokerStars pros, and I looked and I saw he was still a pro. I didn't even know he was still sponsored by PokerStars.
Well, he's gigantic in 2 markets. You have to he won all the PokerStars branded tournaments. He has a bracelet, even though that matters not so much in the current poker climate for like sponsorship requirements.
Mm-hmm.
Because the American market is pretty much not interesting right now. But I mean, he's gigantically popular in Korea and in France. I mean, it's pretty crazy if two markets appeal to you. So
I feel like with Korea is Korea is it? I mean, you don't really ever see many PokerStars players from Korea. I don't know if is it not allowed in.
Yeah, it's not really allowed, but it's still some people play, or I don't know how they really circumvent it. I think it's the same kind of thing where you're not allowed to deposit money or take money out or something, but you're allowed to play.
Well, that seems counteractive. I think the word I'm looking for is.
But it's it's still, it could open up or whatever. It's still branding out there, or people that will try to get on. I mean, it's still better than being popular in one country,
For sure. Well, France has the whole .fr thing, so I'm sure he probably is the lead. I mean, let me look it up. I don't know. I can look up France.
Yeah, no, he's definitely. I think.
Oh yeah, he's on the cover of this site, so he's like the Daniel Negreanu in France, basically.
Yeah. No,
well,
he's in France. Like, he's on magazines and stuff, like covers and whatever.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it's like he won all the tournaments too. Like, he won like fucking 3 or 4 high rollers. He wins the fucking PCA. He wins the WSP. He has all these final tables. So
yeah,
he's like a poster boy. He started grinding on stars.
Julien Burkard. There's a bunch of people I never heard of in this country.
Yeah, he used to be, I think, a Winamax manager, and then he turned pro. And then you have Gabriel Nassif.
Oh, who's Celine Bastian?
My colleague. I don't know.
Your colleague?
Is it?
I don't know.
Wait, I thought you were just randomly naming a French-sponsored pro.
I was. She's a French-sponsored pro. On Team PokerStars.
Yeah.
I'm in. Who is she? Does she play PLO?
God, dude.
Man. Will asks, how's Yaaarny doing now? Is he up or down? By how many buy-ins? Last we checked, he was up 65 buy-ins, and I think he's played a bunch since then, so I'm not exactly sure on the current total. But
What's going on? Like, why is he not playing for 2 days? What the
no, he
fuck?
played earlier today. He played a lot earlier today. But I think he started. I think he changed his sleep schedule around a bit. He's in Malta right now, so I believe it's early AM there. And I think he changed it around so he's playing when more peak games are running because he was playing during this time for a
That's the
bit, and
worst.
obviously more tables were running because he was playing, but he wanted to play during the day. Well, I guess during the day American time, I suppose. I'm not sure why there are more games are running. Probably with W Coop starting, the times are more American, I think, or more North American or whatever. So he's starting to play during that time period.
Mm.
So
Seems smart. Like I always hit this void when I'm playing all night and I'm fucking playing for 18 hours and I don't want to sleep, and either you're stuck or winning so much that you want to keep playing, and then suddenly you see games die down. It's the worst feeling in the world. Just watching your tables empty.
are you, when you're stuck or when you're winning?
Well, especially when you're stuck.
Oh, when you're stuck, it's like literally fucking. You're like rage chatting. Please don't quit. Let's play. I'll play anybody heads up. Like let's just keep tables going because
Yeah.
yeah, this Zoom pool looks definitely really good. I mean, it's got this guy Zolaziza. Who I don't recognize. I recognize his name, but I don't have memorable bottom. Rocky Dog. Who?
Americans are so bad at pronouncing nicknames. It's crazy.
How the fuck am I supposed to say this guy's name, Lex? Zolaziza?
Zoliza. What the fuck is hard about that? Like, where do you see that second I? I don't see it.
How
Zoliziza?
the fuck am I supposed to know this guy's from Hungary, man? I don't leave America. How am I supposed to know this guy's Zola? Yeah, you're right. You make a fair point.
You don't even
Zoliza.
know how to say Yeens.
His name's Jeans. It's not fucking Yeens. It's Jeans. Jeans? You're talking about Jeans 89, right?
Yeah.
His name's Jeans, not Yeens.
Okay.
Okay, you're right. Okay, I believe you. So, but I think he told me his name's Jeans as well too. So, I just can't. It says Jeans. I don't. I look at his name. I've been calling him Jeans for like 6 years. I don't, or 4 or 5 years. I can't call him Jeans now. It just seems odd.
Well, his real name is Jens, right?
I don't know. Oh, it
Jens
is
Kil
Jens Kepelit.
Kippelet? Isn't it Jens Kilion?
Jens Keely. Yeah, I'm gonna let you pronounce that one, buddy. You go
Are
ahead.
you confused with Sami Kilapuro?
I don't know what you're saying, but no, I don't think so.
That's Lars Luzak.
Oh no, I don't know his real name. I know him as Lars Luzak.
Yeah, of course it's easier, right?
It's very much
Sure,
easier.
better.
Oh,
I'm
Sammy
surprised
kept.
Americans always abbreviate everything. I'm surprised you don't call him Elzag or something.
What was that? What was that accent you just did?
Elzag.
Elzak? Is that
El,
your
like El Dash Zach.
is that your American voice?
What?
Is that your American voice?
Yeah.
Do you want
That's
me to do
why.
a Do you want me to do a Lex voice?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like Odd Odson voice in a way. What's up? Or I can do Odd Odson. I can't. I gotta think about your voice more. But I can try to do Odd Odson. But I don't think I'm good with the Dutch accent quite yet.
I don't think you can do any accent for shit, to be honest.
Yeah, you make a fair point. You probably can't.
I mean, what, so Americans don't speak more than one language and all of a sudden they can imitate accents? Yeah, I don't think so.
Everett says, Joey, you're the worst at pronouncing European names. That's true.
Yeah, this guy, he gets it.
I think I'm good at pronouncing countries on this side of the country. So like Brazil, Argentina. I think I'm good at pronouncing those names. But when it comes to all the European names, I don't. Uh-oh. All in Caramont. Gonna lose this one.
It's a small one.
Lost that one. What's up, King Rager? Matt Burton says, I just got here. I don't know if I
Rager?
like the later
Rager?
hours.
That's it? That's how you say it? Rhaegar?
Are you kidding me? What is his name?
Rhaegar.
What? How's that possible?
It's okay, just give up, man. Just don't.
No.
It's a Game of Thrones nickname, but even if you don't know that, then Rhaegar is the Rhaegar?
Rager.
Dirk Rhaegar? Rhaegar Dirk.
Listen, man, you're only motivating me to learn these pronunciations better, my friend. So I'm gonna go run some sims on name pronunciations. I'm gonna come back stronger
Oh
than
no.
ever.
Oh no, you might show me. I'll be very upset if you finally pronounce the name right. Just
I'm
helping you out, my friend. You sound retarded, so.
Hey, by retarded, we don't use adjectives like that around here. By retarded, I think I sound delightful. So
Okay.
that's all right, man. All right, I'm learning right now. I'm on a pronouncenames.com. I'm learning. Watch this. I'm gonna get better. You did a great Dodson. Thank you, King Motan. Thank you.
Logan, King Motan. What are you doing?
The kid's
Thank you,
name's
King
The kid's name's King Motan.
I like. It's funny that name pronouncing is like PLO. It's all about confidence.
Lex is so funny. I'm dying, bro. I'm not dying. I think I pronounce names well. Yeah, I did do a good Dodson yesterday, man. Fuck the
Do it
haters,
again.
man. Fuck the haters. Shake them off, Dankness. Dankness knows. He shakes off the haters all the time.
Do it again.
I can't. I'm scared now. King Rager says, "How's Yaaarny doing, guys? Plus 65 buy-ins, but he's not playing right now." Try say this guy's name. Ilinu1.
What?
El Nenu. I
El
don't know.
Ninu.
El Nunu?
Ninu.
El Ninu. Hmm.
Tell him about Orthodox.
What'd she say?
No, I was awake for like fucking a long time, like 60 hours maybe, and I had to do this poker news strategy thing. I did a lot of stuff with poker news, like content, like videos and stuff. And then um, there was this guy called Torpedo X, and he had a viewer question, and uh, I I had to read out his name, but because I was so frazzled, I just went, Torpedox? What the fuck is a Torpedox? And I cracked myself up and I would just start laughing and I would go, Torpedox! And then somebody's like, no, it's Torpedo X. The X was even a capital. I was like, oh, okay. And I was the only one who thought it was funny because I was in my own little world, so.
So why were you awake for 60 hours?
Playing poker, man.
60 hours?
Yeah,
60?
60.
Why?
Because you start on Friday and then suddenly the Sunday Million starts and you go on a little bit.
That's one strategy you could use, I suppose. It's a questionable approach, but it's an approach.
Yeah. Well, it's like, that at that point you're not really playing. It's like playing a long time is a game on its own, So you don't really need to succeed at the game of poker to succeed at the game of playing long.
60 hours, though, I mean, seems long.
Yeah, my record is like 63, I think.
63 straight online. Were you 24 tabling, or how many tables were you playing?
Well, 24, and then after a while I couldn't read the letters anymore, so I went down to like 12.
Oh.
I woke up. It was scary though because at one time I woke up and I couldn't see. Like everything was blurry, and I slept 10 hours, and I woke up. And imagine your vision is so blurry you can't even like find your keys and stuff like that. And I got called on my phone, and I picked up, and it was a friend of mine, and he said, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I was like, "You need to fucking find me an eye hospital and tell me exactly how to walk there, like second left, third right. Like I can't read street signs, anything. I just need to walk there." So then I just walked through traffic, kind of on feel, like walking around like a blind person. People helped me cross and stuff like that. And I just walked to the eye hospital, and they told me I wasn't allowed to look at any screens for like 4 days.
Holy shit, dude. Wow. Yeah. You're a symbol of hope for all the degenerates out there, my friend. You like if you're a guy out there, you play long hours, you're fucking insane. I don't know if Lex ever had a drug problem. We don't want to get into that right now on the live stream, but if that's like you, this is the guy to follow. Lex Feldhaus, aka Raszi, at Raszi on Twitter. Post on Liquid Poker. Read his post. Read everything he writes. This is the guy you want to be like, because you're a symbol. You're a beacon of hope, my friend, for people out there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I put up a 2-5 Zoom table too while we're at it, so I can watch more all-ins, and Caramount gets set over set, and that's unfortunate. We got some regulars in it. We got some regular live streamers in the 2-5 Zoom pool right now. We got Jux, who's one of the best in the world. Jux exclamation point. Do you know Jux exclamation point?
Doesn't ring a bell. Let me see. Let me see how you actually should pronounce it. So
No, you definitely know him for sure.
no, no, no. I just have color notes. I have like I think 15,000 notes or something on people.
You should have this guy tagged as something. I promise.
Yeah, no, I do.
He's a but he's interesting.
He's not up to Denkman's color level yet, but he's getting there.
Yeah.
He's
I'd
not
say
up to
they're
Denkman's level of fun.
I could see those people. I could see two of those in a similar ballpark for sure. I just started. Matt Burton says I just started taking Addies today and it's awesome. Like honestly, probably plus 100 big blinds. What? Nick Weinzer says first time I made a live stream. Epicurus says, damn, got home from the club and the live stream is on, but I'm too tired to stay awake. Well, I'm sorry you got home from the club alone, my friend. That sucks. Epicurus says I need to fix my sleep schedule. I agree. I haven't fixed my sleep schedule after I did that play money bet. I stayed awake for 40 hours and I just haven't got it on track yet.
That was really close. That was too bad.
That was sad. So the first 15 hours I just kept playing and I had no strategy. I was trying to like muscle my way through. If that makes sense, just like trying to just do whatever and build a big play chip stack. And then I took a rest because I was at 1.2 million, then I was back down to 85,000 and I was like, fuck man, I got to sleep for a bit. So I slept for 2 hours. I came back and I was like, all of a sudden I like had a plan and I put it into action and then almost made it to the top.
Yeah, that's crazy. That last, I was gonna say flip, but it's not really a flip. That was a 30K all in though.
I didn't think about that at the time, but
of course you can't. Like you never do. So
when I thought about it later, I was like, God, that was like a $32,000 all in. I was like, fuck, that was insane. I probably might have tried to handle that differently if I thought about it more, but I think at that point I was like 28 minutes left. I was just like, fuck this. I'm just, I have 11 million here. This guy's got 9 million.
I don't even think that what people said that splitting up the tables was a good idea. You can't grind it up with 28 minutes left. You just need to win it all in.
Well, I guess the idea could have been is to take it. There was even higher stakes non-Zoom tables, so you could have just taken it higher and grind it up until you got down to the last 10 minutes and then just shipped it in. Until you... I mean, I don't want to think about it ever again. I never want to play money again. Gonna Stack You says, ask Raszi where he ranks his heads up no limit game in 2014. Who did he last battle? You battle anybody? You play any no limit lately?
No, I don't ever want to play no limit game.
Yeah.
The only time I play no limit is on like a live table where people are talking, and it's really deep stack. That's the only time I'll play no limit. But fucking the game is dead to me.
+1. I agree.
It's like, I honestly, I don't know, I think I said this last time, but if Hold'em, if PLO goes away, I'm gonna play poker pretty much, unless like Deuce to 7 becomes really big or something like that.
Yeah.
Because that's a really awesome game, or Deuce to 7, no limit, single draw, shit like that.
Well, speaking of that,
take over like PLO.
We reminded me of something from saying that game. So on Full Tilt, they're doing that challenge, the Isildur versus Gus Hansen challenge, where they're playing 3 games, Stud 8, I think No Limit, Triple Draw, and Hold'em. And I'm going to be streaming that match on either my YouTube or Twitch channel, and Brian Hastings, Stinger, is going to join me because he plays mixed games all the time, and we're going to talk about that match, talk about the players a bit. He knows those players pretty well, so we're going to be streaming that on Sunday. I believe it's at 2:15 Eastern time, which is 1:15 Central, and I think in Europe it'll be at nighttime. So we'll probably keep updated on Yaaarny during that bet, but you just reminded me when you said that. I forgot about that. You said you liked that idea, right?
Yeah, why not? Like it's good. Like it's good for Full Tilt. Something because there's so many battles on Full Tilt non-stop. I feel like we should do more with it, or I don't know. Like when 2 of your sponsored pros, when you sponsor 2 people and they both play like the biggest stakes online every single day, there's a thing there, a chance or a story or some opportunity to broadcast your site or anything. Kind of wish they would play higher, whatever.
Yeah. I'm not exactly sure how it works. I don't even know how many hands they're supposed to play. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know much I couldn't find much information about it.
It's still fun, because you always have like these thing of people like when the Stars pros played the Full Tilt pros and stuff in London. That's fun too.
Was that live or?
Yeah, it was
I-
live. It might have been Battleship style though,
oh,
or it was just no, it was just straight live. I think
oh, I don't remember reading about that.
when Derek showed up 6 hours late.
PJ says, "Good morning, greetings from
Oh, what's up, Rotterdam?
Rotterdam. Brice Boer, how's it going? It's going good. We thought Yaaarny was playing before we got on. Unfortunately, Yaaarny's not playing, but we were decided to do a stream anyway. And then I think I said earlier, I'm probably going to do another one in about 10 hours when the games pick back up. Hopefully, I'll be awake. And then I'm going to try to stay awake for a very long time.
There's another 10-20 game started.
Yeah, I saw this one.
Looks good.
UEL. Fucking Ilios is back. I can't believe Ilios took like a couple of years off from Stars, it looks like. And
Wait, what? This is
Ilios 72, man, the legend.
he's a reg?
He used to be a reg, yeah. He used to be a short stack, like fucking parasite motherfucker, man. Yeah,
Fucking John Egg, bro.
I've sworn at him in chat a very large amount of times too. He's more of a scummy type of regular though. I think he quit playing online and he started doing some like. He's got a website where he sets up live cash games in different places in Europe, and he's like a recruiter for the games or something like that. I think that's what he does. Poker. Can't watch streams on NFL Sundays. I know, JJ, I forgot about that, but this challenge, I got to do it. I got to stream this challenge, man. It's a good opportunity to do something for it. So.
Wait, so should I change my note on Ilios or no?
I mean, it depends what your note is. He's definitely probably like fun. He does some fun, I'm sure he does some fun things.
Okay.
But he used to short stack, but now he's been full stacking from when I've been seeing him in the game. So, all in Caramont, 6-9-10-4 offsuit. That's a stacks Boreas. I'm always a fan of when Boreas get stacks. Oh, I love it. I love nothing better than Boreas get stacked.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, what a great feeling. God damn it.
This is a pretty. I don't know. It can't be that bad to defend it. No, I don't know. It's pretty weak. Yeah, whatever. For Caramont, it's pretty strong.
Yeah, Caramont does not like to fold Badoogie
But
hands. Matt Burton says, kind of butthurt, no mention of me watching your live stream from jail. Wait, what?
he just mentioned it because you said he got a home alone or something, and then he mentioned like, oh, last week I watched it from jail, and he wanted you to mention it so that he got street cred for being in jail.
Why were you in jail? Why were you watching the live stream in jail?
This is what he's provoking. This is what he wants. Now the story comes.
What's up, Remy? Finally live. Keep up the good work, Joe. Thanks, buddy. Adrian1 asks him why he plays ask him why he plays such long hours. Does he do it for profit or is it an obsession? Well, I can tell you it's not for profit, but go ahead, Lex.
Whoa. But the 60-hour sessions are like an obsession. But like what I've done in August, like all those 30-hour sessions, I honestly believe that I play my best poker from.
I already know it's coming here. I'm going to laugh.
No, this is true. This is true. This is not something I tell myself.
It can't be true. But go tell it.
I play my best poker from like 8 hours in till 14 hours. Then I have a little dip for like an hour, and then I have to grasp back my concentration. And then I think I do really good from like around 18 hours in to 22 or something, and then I need to quit.
Okay, Lex. I believe you, buddy. We need some verifiable proof in that. Does Hold'em Manager have a filter where you can filter the length of the session and how well you do?
Oh, don't worry, I can show you the dips.
Oh, well, I guess that's true. Hey, never mind.
They're noticeable.
Never mind, that's true.
It's like when my EV crashes, it's usually a bad sign.
Yeah. Jerry Jones says, why do people give Caramont shit for quote-unquote playing bad? Isn't that good for them? I don't give Caramont shit. I think Caramont's good, but some other people might not think Caramont's good. I don't know. I love Caramont. He's one of my favorite people in the world.
What, like, why do Americans do that? Well, why does it always have to be my favorite person in the world?
No, Karaman literally is one of my favorite people in the world. Karaman and Isledrim. Those are two of my favorite people in the world.
Oh, okay.
Who else? I know. I don't say that about anybody else. Mr. Bean, he ain't my favorite player in anything. Boris 313, he isn't either. But Karaman, legitimately one of my favorite people. I enjoy talking to him. He's a very fun
Okay,
person.
okay, that's good then. No, it's hard to say with Americans, because everything is fantastic and literally the greatest.
No, I don't. I try to not use. I say oh my god a lot though.
No, it's fine. Like it's surprising how many fucking young, intelligent Americans talk like Kardashians. So I think on that front you do pretty well.
Maybe it's because I don't watch much TV. I'm not sure. God damn quads. That's sick. Can I see? Yaaarny's up. Someone asked me on Skype. My friend Matthew asked me. Dude, Caramont isn't. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Never mind. Caramont's. Yaaarny's up 65 buy-ins.
That's really close. Holy shit. That's like one good day, is there?
Yeah, that's what he said. He's like, he's like, I could win this any day now. So. All right, Lex, answer a question. I gotta go to the bathroom, and I don't like using the. Out of respect for your girlfriend who's also in the room, I won't use the pee bottle on the live stream. So why don't you? I don't know, man. Someone asked Les a cool question. He'll
That's
get.
30 seconds. You understand that when you say something like that, when the delay comes in.
I know there's delay. It's 30 seconds. All right, I'll ask you a question. How do you feel about? God, I gotta pee, dude. I can't ask anything. You gotta say something, man.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. When you say, like, why do people give Caramon shit for playing bad? It's not. Isn't that good for them? Like, that's the thing. When you talk to a regular, you can give them all the shit you want. And he's not. If I say something about. And I'll be honest, like what I said earlier, I don't know if some stuff that Caramon does that I think is terrible, if it's good, because he's been playing 1020 a lot longer than I have, and I just started playing those sticks. So maybe he just knows shit I don't. But he's a regular, and he's sure as hell not going to change his game because of what I say. So why not just talk some shit? I can just talk some shit and have some fun, and it won't impact the way he plays. So even if it's profitable for me, it's not going to change. So I don't know. I just think it's fun, and I don't really like to hold shit back. If he was a fun player, I wouldn't say shit. I don't say anything. I'm always very nice to fun players, and actually, I'm the only one who talks to them too, which is fucking. I play the most tables, and I'm the only one who talks to them.
Caramont, getting there. Oh, that pot was huge. Holy shit! You see that pot? $20,000.
20K pot.
Wow. You can't.
What the hell did he? What the fuck?
Let's see. Mr. Bean opens the button with
Oh.
6. I gotta get back to the hand. Mr. Bean opens the button with 6, 7, 8, 3 double suited. Caramont 3 bets the big blind with ace, ace, 5, 8. They're $10,000 deep at 10-20. Bean used 4 bets. Caramont that calls the 4 bet. The flop is 8, 6, 4, 2 diamonds. So Mr. Bean you flops top 2 pair, a gut shot straight draw, and a flush draw. And Caramont has a very powerful hand in top pair with a gut shot.
So
Wait, he doesn't have. Oh, he has a gut shot. So he check calls Mr. Bean. What the fuck happened here? And he check jams the turn. Wow,
I don't get it, but okay.
that's sick.
Is this the reverse blocker kind of thing? Like I'm shoving a flush draw, I have to shove because that's what I would do with a flush draw kind of thing?
That might be a value reverse shove or something. There's some new terms being introduced in my life that I don't know how to quite use yet. What's this one? Value bluff, reverse. There was reverse range, reverse float, or something like that. There was a couple of terms I've been thinking about, but I'm not sure where exactly this falls into that category. This is more like I has aces all in, I think.
Well, it's funny, the question, why do Euros group Americans like we're all the same? You mean like Americans group the rest of the world or all of Europe?
True.
Like, what the fuck?
True.
Like,
Lex, do you have to watch what you say on the stream because you're sponsored by Stars?
yeah, okay.
Do you get cool poker?
That's a really big concern of mine that, and PokerStars, I've never done anything that's weird or slightly politically incorrect, so they're shocked by the stuff I'm saying, I'm sure.
What is this question? Say I have a quote-unquote friend that had a pre-Black Friday PokerStars account that never played above 5 and L, but I could get a new PokerStars account to play mid-stakes. Is that multi-accounting in the eyes of you? That's,
Why wouldn't he just play on his old account? Like, what's the problem?
yeah. How often do you, capital letters, look at hand histories, capital letters, Lex?
So does look mean that I look at the replayer, or
I think he
my
means by,
capital is look?
I think he
Okay,
means
but
look
I
like,
look at it all the fucking time. Like, I don't review and stuff. I don't go through Holder Manager only when I'm on horrific downswings and I don't really want to play. But when I'm on a rush like this, I don't. I feel like every hour I spend reviewing is a waste of time. I could be making like money. But I look at hand histories all the time. Like in Zoom, I press the fold and watch button a lot.
do you get, what? Do you get, oh, okay, never mind. Do you get RNG privileges as a Team PS Pro? Probably not. Yo, Joey, big ups, Lex. Love the stream. Thanks, Anton. Welcome back, my friend. All these people always come all the time, man. I like these guys. Okay, can't say that. Oh yeah, Foss. He's up 65 buy-ins total. I reverse Twilight. Don't know what that means. Lee Jones is already tweeting about this. What's Lee Jones tweeting about? Team Barcode guy, what's Lee Jones tweeting about? No, let's see what he's talking about. Most Americans don't give a shit about Euros, actually. It could be true. You okay over there? You okay over there, Lex?
Yeah, I'm fine. I was just checking. I was typing on my keyboard because I'm on my girlfriend's laptop.
Oh, okay.
So
Your place there looks much nicer than your place in Holland.
Yeah, we have a really nice place here.
Do you guys live in Toronto?
Yeah.
Why don't you hit up Lafort?
Oh, Ford lives in Toronto.
He lives downtown.
Oh shit.
He's
fucking
with.
Toronto is the nuts. It's the best there.
He said he was training King Dan today, Dan Smith.
Oh really?
Dan Smith's in town for W. Coopin, so he was training him in the gym, trying to get him as big as Lafort is. Who else? There's a lot of people live in Toronto.
Yeah, I don't really hang out with poker players that much.
Lafort though. Lafort,
yeah. I played with Lafort 6 or 7 years ago in a fucking 3K in the tent, that outside tent that they had at WSOP, like the biggest piece of shit ever that held a tournament. And I played with him once there, and I've never had any other interaction with him.
It's too bad. Lex needs to jump in this 1020 Zoom. I agree. Lex needs to. Oh, we got our bottom left, Jason. Our stream friend status up. Jason Lavallee's all in the Zoom 2.5 Zoom.
These are not really the two. I think Mr. Bean is pretty tough to play sometimes, but I think the others. These are not really the regulars that I have problems with on 1020. So no, I don't feel like playing right now.
We don't want you to play. Don't play. What about Lex versus Joey? Play the most hands in 1 month. Shit, we already know who's gonna win that, man. That's not even a challenge for me. Let's get serious here.
Why are you doing this? Why do you say stuff like that? It's such.
What you mean?
It's fucking nonsense.
What you mean? It's not a challenge, really.
Are you serious?
Wait, are you saying it's a challenge for who? For you? For me? Who's being challenged in that?
No, I'm saying that I'm at least not as ridiculous enough to say that it wouldn't be a challenge for either of us. I think it would be pretty close.
I don't think so.
You're just an American idiot.
Just trying to get you fired up, kid. Just trying to get you fired up, man. I know how to get. I'm pushing a button. I know how it's done. Come on.
No, I'm saying I'm like seriously like angry. So.
I know. We're getting Lex fired up, man. That's what I like to see. Let's get his juices flowing.
Fixing sleep schedules never works out.
No, I don't try really. I embrace the man. I said that yesterday. I just embrace what my schedule is. I sleep when I'm tired. I wake up when I'm fresh. Obviously, when you have a girlfriend, it's much more difficult because when I had a girlfriend for a while, it was, yeah, I tried keeping it quote unquote normal, but
To
very
me,
hard for
it's the
me.
easiest though. It's like that's the best thing when I'm here in Evelyn and we have like normal sleep schedule. It's easy. It's like life is kind of automatic then. But in Holland, when I don't have any responsibility towards anyone, like for myself, I don't care, you know. So then it just goes
Mm.
off the wall. But
Does your girlfriend still play? Does she still play poker?
no,
No,
no.
no mas. She get her into PLO, man.
She thinks PLO is really interesting because
There we
the
go.
she like when I'm venting or I'm talking about his hands or something, sometimes she sees something come by, or when she asks me how I'm doing, or I'll send her crazy hand histories. She thinks the dynamic is really sick. That she kind of noticed the same thing that I noticed about PLO, and I really started to like it. That it's not gambling, it's about having that 55% equity 8 times in a row.
That makes sense. This guy asks, YouTube says, what would the odds for Lex in a K1 match against Mr. Lafort be?
I don't know how good he's at fighting. Like, it doesn't matter how big you are. Like, you can still fucking bite his ears off. But if he's good at fighting, then his strength is a big advantage. So I don't know.
I don't think Lafort fights. He doesn't want to. He's got beautiful. Doesn't want to mess with beautiful face, man. I can't imagine Lafort's trying to get punched in the face. He's got the money maker. He's busy dating the women in Toronto. He has no time to get hit in the face. That's for sure. He's busy whining and dining the women of Canada.
I actually always kind of, for some reason, assumed he lived in Thailand.
Mm-mm. Lafort? Wonder he probably got confused with somebody, but not sure who.
Or maybe he was just on vacation there or something. I don't know.
Lafort. We miss him. Lafort's coming on a podcast a couple weeks. In less than 2 weeks. I'm not sure the exact date. I'll keep people updated on that. We're going to talk about all things Lafort. Lafort started a fitness blog, and he's been doing fitness video blogs for people that have been getting a lot of good feedback. He's been getting a lot of interaction and questions from people. If you guys are interested in that, you can check out his Twitter at Lafortiments. I've done some podcasts with him too. He's a very smart person.
Yeah.
I like Karamont, Remy says, especially in the Yorubu prop bet. Well, yeah, Karamont's helped Yorubu lose that prop bet, so of course we like Karamont.
What, did he gob mode him or something?
Well, he played all the tables, and I'm pretty sure he won money against them, so... He also bet against them, too, which is probably why he played against them.
I lost all respect for Yorubu after putting that shit.
Oh, I did, too. I mean, he used to be one of my favorite 2+2ers, and after that, just to give up like that, I don't know, that was, yeah.
You know what the worst thing is? The giving up part doesn't bother me as much. The fact that he told his friends to sell their cars and bet on all the money they had on him because it was an easy win, that's the shit that really bothers me.
Yeah, I mentioned that a bunch of times. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
You go to Brazil, you go on the Brazilian forums, and you tell everybody, like, bet your whole entire... Like, he literally told people, sell your car. Like, go sell your car, sell your possessions, like, bet all you have on me. And then he quit 7 days into the challenge.
No, I hope he didn't want to rematch me.
Why not? I think I watched that the other day.
I mean, he didn't ask me, and I'm not going to be the dick to ask him, That would be like, that's like chatting after you fucking win a hand. Like, I really respect him, whatever else, like, I really respect him for fighting and stepping up to the ring and just going in there and fighting. It's like, it's a really crazy experience, and I respect him for it. And the only thing you can do is show up, If somebody else is better, then that's that. But the only thing you can do is show up. So I always get a little pissy when people rip on him for the way he fought or everything, because you still have to go there, But I don't think he wants to rematch.
All right, Lex, you got to pronounce this guy's name. He says, "Hey Joey, been watching your videos / live streams for a while, itching to play PLO. That's what I like to hear. I have like 300 euros roll to play on. Should I start at the lowest stakes and just feed the rake until I learn?"
Dovidos.
Dovidos, eh? It's a tough spot, man. I mean, I think you'd be prepared to lose the 300 euros no matter what.
Like, if you tell people, how do you start out PLO. Like,
Yeah.
it's almost kind of like learn Hold'em, build up your bankroll, then switch to PLO.
I mean, one suggestion I've been thinking about is just from after playing the play money games, you can realistically play some of these games and learn how to play the game. I mean, you don't need to. I think it's better than playing some of the 1 cent, 2 cent, like 2 cent, 5 cent games or 2 cent, 4 cent, whatever it is. You could realistically build your play money chip roll up and play some of these games. They play real, like I mean,
Yeah.
and one end it's not you're not learning too many dynamics about how often you should be continuation betting and turn betting and stuff like that. But for the most part, you're learning to identify what hands you have and what draws you have, what backdoor draws you have, what someone else might have. So it's not the worst strategy instead of just putting money on there and losing it. But what would I do if I had 300 euros? Oh, man, I don't know what to tell you. That's a tough one. I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
Isn't it? Can't you play a friend or not a friend, a guy I know, a Dutch guy? He only plays PLO sitting goes, and he makes a lot of money off that. Can't you just start doing sitting goes with PLO or something, like full ring ones, or
Could you?
I don't know. Can you? I don't know what the lowest buy-in is, but if they have $1 ones, then I would suggest that if you want to learn PLO more than cash games.
They have.
What you see, like, what does this have to do with anything? Like, Gonna Stack you says best player in the world, Jungle Man. Shit talks in the chat, win or lose. So, what does it even prove? Like that he's just a dick, or that he's crazy, or what?
I think both can probably be confirmed at this point in time.
Yeah, that's true. But is it like, okay, so he's the best player, so it's the method to become good is just to be a dick while you do it? It's nice to be a dick when it's all fun, you know? It's just, if you do it when you're winning,
The
if you have
Alexo.
rapport with people, but like typing shit in the chat right after hand, like thank you or shit like that, is just, then you're just an asshole.
There are turbo 50-50 $1.50 PLO tournaments that you could play on PokerStars. So actually, that's not a bad idea, Lex.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would check those out. I guess you have 300 euro roll, but yeah, check out what the lowest stakes sit and goes that your site, whatever site you play on, Dovidos, has to offer. And yeah, that might be an option to at least try because you're not really risking too much money to learn. Matt Burton says 6 max below PLO 50 is brutal. Build to like 700, take a 4 buy-in 50 PLO heads up shot. Massive edge, so a good chance of sticking. I mean, it's an option. It's an option for sure. Eleno says, have to go to my kid's football game. Holler back, bros. See you later, puppy. What we got in here right now? We have how many people are in here right now? 118? Yeah, man, I wish Yaaarny was playing right now. Unfortunately, he's not.
Yeah, just for the song alone.
What?
Just
Oh,
for the song alone.
Yeah, all right. We'll give it a song.
Nice.
Hope I don't get banned for this one. YouTube. Where's my flight devices at? The song's so amazing. I tried emailing the people, the band, or someone in touch with the band to see if they would be interested in coming out to Malta to perform the song live at the Yaaarny celebration party. So maybe I'll hear back. We'll see about that. But I think that would be very exciting. Do you know Teddy Wong? Do you know him in real life? Lottie's brother?
Yeah, no, Teddy Wong. Before I played poker, I know him already.
I was chatting with him yesterday, and he mentioned he played basketball, and I told him that I said, well, I wanted to do, because I told him about how I wanted to do the heads up PLO and heads up basketball challenge, and he said he's very tall, but he's not that skilled, but he would play. So now I got another country to visit to take on a challenge.
Yeah, you should. That's it's weird though. It's hard, I think, because when a country basketball is so evolved in America that even the people that play it recreationally have such a higher standard of playing it and so much more access to basic information of how to do techniques and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if you play for fun in the States, you're already so much better than when you play for fun in Holland.
Interesting, because that's what someone said yesterday when I was talking about Napsis, because Napsis played professionally in Finland, and they said that I mean, I think they were probably being a little bit sarcastic, but they said that's the equivalent to like a professional street baller in America, as far as skill level or talent level. So,
Well,
but
I
if you,
think professional street ballers in America are pretty scary good.
yeah, I'm gonna. He said he was 6'5", so is he big, like a muscular or like weight or skinny guy?
It's just slender, tall.
Okay, good. Napsis is a like a 225-pound giant, so he's like a running back size. You don't watch NFL, right?
No, I don't even know the rules.
Oh,
It's too bad. Like we don't really get American sports that much, or we could now, but not when I was growing up. I used to watch a lot of basketball though. I like
really?
basketball.
Do you play at all?
No,
No.
it's like I think like I'm good at the one where you use your feet, and um, I'm good at most ball sports. I'm good at like baseball, shit like that, but basketball, not so much.
No.
No, it's like the only ball sport I think I'm not good at, or that I feel like I could be good at or something. I don't know.
Mm. This guy asked a question. I don't like him. I don't like this guy anymore. He said, as a winning no limit short stack / mid stack player, no, don't learn PLO, dude. Do not fucking come to PLO, Adrian 1. Stay the fuck away from PLO, you motherfucker.
What the fuck? Did you turn on him pretty quickly? What did he do?
As a winning no limit hold'em short stack / mid stack player, I hate those
Oh
motherfuckers.
God, yeah.
That's
Fire,
what.
it's fire.
Seriously, we don't want this guy at PLO. No, do not
Yeah,
learn PLO.
Adrian 1, go fuck yourself.
That's why I saw that and I got mad. I got heated.
I thought it said small stakes, medium stakes. I thought that's what he meant.
Oh, wait, we might be back in on Adrian. Hold on. Wait.
Sorry, Adrian.
Sorry, Adrian. We jumped to conclusion. He's gonna tell us that's what he meant. Small stakes, no shorts. Okay, all right. You're in. We're back in on you, bro.
I was just joking,
Just
the
kidding,
grease
man.
fire stuff is all.
We like you, man. You're a nice guy, cute guy, nice name. We appreciate you, man.
Yeah, come play PLO. Actually, let's just answer his question. Yeah, you know what the perfect thing to do is? You know what the perfect thing to do is that if you play Hold'em, that's what I used to do when I would just play poker nonstop. If you play Hold'em and you're done playing and you feel like unwinding and you still feel like playing, but you don't really want to play a full session or at the stakes that you normally play, just play really small stakes at that time so that you can play like 45 minutes more of a different game. I would just play stud, or I would play Omaha High Low, or Omaha, pot limit Omaha, and just play for stakes that don't matter for your bankroll, and you can still see some mechanics of the game or see if you like a game.
It's a good idea. It's a real good idea. I think at some point in time, people will start playing the PLO and they'll be like, wow, this game's fucking awesome. And then they're going to want to play it more and
Yeah.
they get addicted to it. I like your chair. Do you like that chair you have?
What?
Do you like your computer chair?
Oh yeah, it's like it's really weird because in Holland I have like this fucking $3,000 chair,
Right?
but it destroys me, and this is a 60 euro IKEA chair. Just because the fact that it's high, it's amazing.
So you want me to tell you something? I currently have the same chair and I've had that chair in 4 different countries.
Oh, really?
That's my favorite chair in the whole entire world. The
I
IKEA
have to
Marcus.
say, I think it's my favorite too. Like I need this one in Holland too.
They don't have IKEA there?
Yeah, they do, but like
The
the,
largest
they have the largest IKEA in the world there, man.
So why don't you just order the chair?
Well, I understand the logic and I understand how easy that should be, but I always thought like I have a fucking supposedly ergonomically perfect fucking 3K chair,
Right.
and I should just sit on it. But
That's how I found this chair. I ordered a chair when I was living in San Diego, and they said it would be 3 weeks. So I was like, fuck, I need a chair. So I went to IKEA and bought this chair. That chair came in, and I was like, fuck, I like this chair better. I don't even like this chair is amazing. This is like the most slept on chair ever. This is like
yeah, because when I play in Holland, it's like I sit up straight, and then I sit, and then I start leaning like this, and after a while my neck starts hurting so much that I just lean back all the way and play like this.
Hey, that's exactly what I do. I've been doing that during this live stream. If you've not been doing that kind of now. That's funny. Is Lex a fan of Dirk Nowitzki? Maybe.
Is that the guy from the Indiana Pacers?
No. That's a guy from Dallas Mavericks. He's German.
Wow. Okay, just because he's European?
I don't know. Maybe.
Did you see? This is a fucking American. That's the guy who said that we think all the Americans are the same. He just asked me what I think about this player just because he's from fucking Europe as well. Like, it's all one country.
Jerry Jones.
Fucking...
Jerry Jones is from Dallas, I'm assuming, because he's also linked to this chair. Just Google IKEA Marcus. So Google IKEA Markus.
You know what? I'm just gonna order that thing straight after this thing. I'm just gonna order it from Holland.
Yeah, it's definitely the best chair I've ever had. I have the all black one. They have it in some colors too, but I like it in just the standard black one. That's a little bit better. It's a leather and it's not the cotton that comes in. So they have blue, they have green, and they have black.
Jerry Jones hates me now.
I know.
I'm crying inside.
Matt Burton says, that was my pickup line at the bars tonight. Maybe the reason I'm sitting here watching the live stream at 4 a.m. Well.
Anton Dimitrov asks if I play games. Yes, I play a lot of Dota. A lot.
Dead or what the hell does that mean? What does Dota stand for?
Dota? I don't know.
Defense of the Asians?
Yes!
Oh.
Holy shit, I never realized that's what it stands for.
Oh.
I'm smart, I swear, but...
Is there a big community there for people that play?
Yeah, it's just, you play 5 against 5, so if you have friends that you play with, or people that you play with regularly, it's a lot of fun.
Cool.
Because you're just on Skype talking to each other,
mm-hmm.
playing a game that's like high, you need a lot of, clicks per second and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You need to think really fast, and it's strategy, so it's perfect.
Do you like this game better than StarCraft?
For what I do now, yeah, because you get slower when you're older. They did a university studies in America, and they wanted to see how people's brains, how much slower they got age-wise, and they noticed that after 20, or your hands get slower, like they respond slower to your brain, and it's after you're 24. And the method to test all this is they had people play StarCraft all day.
Really?
Yeah. So Dota, you don't need as much mouse speed. StarCraft is really insane, and it's 1v1. And I don't really feel the need to play 6 hours a day of StarCraft to try and keep up my skill level. Whereas if I want to play 2 games of Dota, I just can play with friends. It's just fun.
What's that other game, League of Legends? What's that all about? That seems to be pretty popular, right?
League of Legends is like, if League of Legends is short stack no limit hold'em, then Dota is PLO.
Interesting.
It's like, because League of Legends it's the same kind of setup of a game, but let's say, okay, so you have to pick these characters, right?
Mm-hmm.
They can do spells. You have a certain energy pool to do these spells with. In League of Legends, you can do 10 spells with your energy pool. In Dota, you can only do 1 or 2, and if you fuck them up, you probably lose that particular part of the game. So it's a really high impact game. Like every character that you pick has one function, and you need to do it well, or you're just fucked. And League of Legends is a lot more forgiving, so it's kind of like, it's for pussies.
It's for noobs, right? Well, that's why it's the most popular game in the world, I think, right?
Yeah, because most people are pussies.
That makes sense. I'm checking out this Dota game. Looks kind of... I've never really played any of these games before just because I didn't want to get too obsessed with them.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Dota I have too. Like, I do like 35-hour Dota sessions too sometimes, but...
Can you imagine a grindhouse with me and you in the grindhouse? It'd be like, there could be some like week-long poker sessions going on in that house. It'd be like...
Maybe fucking, before I noticed that you're dead and sunk through, like, that your acid dripped from your body and you sunk through the fucking ceiling.
Oh, shit. I mean, good. Yeah, I mean, it'd be... Somebody might die. You'd be like, tell me when I'm done. Tell me when I'm at 12 hours. I need to eat, and I'll be like 2 days later. I'm like, well, I mean, I didn't eat either, so I don't know what to tell you. It's just.
It's like, what is it? Wednesday? Is it Wednesday already?
I feel like that we'd make a lot of BBPs though in that place because we'd be grinding. Well, Ryan says, Lex, you going to watch Worlds? What's that mean?
What's Worlds?
I don't know.
Okay.
Is that a movie?
I don't know.
Is that World Championships maybe for Dota or something like that?
No, they've already been.
I don't know what that means then. Someone said
Yeah.
something about FIBA. Joey,
Mix
have you been
has
watching FIBA at all? I haven't really been watching FIBA. It's not that interesting to me, really.
FIBA?
The
What?
World Cup basketball FIBA is going on right now.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it's just, I mean, the USA is kind of just beating everybody by 30 points, so it's just not that interesting to watch for me.
Mm. If I use a HUD, I think, I have like a really double feeling about HUDs because it's one of the reasons why my game improved so much. I hate HUDs. I hate the principle of them because I think I have a better memory than other people, and I play better on game flow based than other people. And I think other people are better than me at researching people in HUDs. So I would like them to go away, even though I'm using them a lot right now.
+1. I agree with that. I would love if HUDs weren't allowed. That's why I like, I mean, I don't use a HUD when I play on Bovada, and that's I love it. Like I wish more sites were like that, that you couldn't use a HUD because I think that gives me personally more of an advantage. I'm not sure why that is, but
Well, I mean, it's pretty. You can. Why not? Like you just have a different skill set that makes you. Not every poker player has the same skill set, and probably we have a skill set that would work better with other people, with everybody having less information because we're better at remembering stuff because we're
I
better at
think I think
multitasking.
that's what it is. It's just yeah, better at just remembering a lot of information about all kinds of different things, and that's just I think that builds up over. You just get used to doing that over time when you're playing mass tabling for so long.
Yeah.
Do you play Magic? MTG?
Yeah, I played a lot of Magic when I was young. I degented all my money, all my savings, all the stuff that my grandmother gave me and saved for me on Magic cards.
It's kind of like everyone's got that hobby they usually waste their money on when they're a teenager.
Yeah, this was definitely it. Like, oh my God.
God, I keep talking to people that play games, and then I kind of want to start playing a game, but
Why don't you just play Dota? It's fun. Like, I don't know. It's very chill. You can suck, you can still play with people that are good, and they can just explain shit to you. And even Jason Laval and all those guys, Ben 86, they all play it.
oh, Ben plays too.
Yeah. I
Jason
never
who?
played with Ben. Like, I don't know Ben at all, but I heard that he plays.
Jason Lavalley plays.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll message him too. I didn't know he played. He said he's coming on a live stream soon, just not sure when.
You're getting credit for not doing anything.
Huh?
The getting credit for not doing anything.
What?
Like,
What do you mean?
the hype that's not a hype. Like, oh, I'm gonna come on soon. I just don't know when.
Oh yeah, that's what he said. Yeah.
Like it's when somebody tells you that they were gonna buy you a present, but then they were out of stock or something. It's like, oh, thank you.
That's kind of what happened, actually. Yes.
Yeah,
Start playing Counter Strike. Counter Strike.
Mayweather or Maidana. I don't watch
You don't
boxing.
watch boxing?
No, I like boxing. I wish I would have watched boxing. I would be able to watch like in the time of Ali and Tyson and stuff like that.
Back
But
in the
with
day.
all the divisions going on now and all the shady shit, there's a lot of shady refereeing in boxing, right?
It's, I don't follow it much at a lower level. At the higher level, it doesn't seem to be too bad right now, but I'm pretty sure at the lower level, it's probably pretty rampant, I would suppose. Just rigging and fight fixing and fight matching or whatever. Which one of you could outdrink the other? Of course, Lex. I don't even drink. Lex would of course outdrink me.
Yeah, I would crush you.
I know you're probably a professional drink. I drank like 5 or 6 times this year.
I don't know. I never thought because I lived inside for 5 years, like when I was playing a lot, like my early 20s, and then I never thought I could drink, and then I started drinking again. Oh my gosh. I was like, oh shit. Because I started training a lot for kickboxing, and that's when I ventured outside again.
Ah.
But then when you train a lot, you can drink so much. Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
Fifi says, "Did I really see Joey copy the word Counter Strike? As in, never heard of it before. I never heard of it. I don't. I'm looking it up. I didn't know what the fuck it was. I gotta Google it.
Basins.
I don't really look in. I don't. I gotta look at games ever.
Oh, it's like a 5-on-5 military game. It's terrorists against Americans, and
Oh,
somebody has to enter a building and somebody has to defend the building, and you have to shoot the other people.
that sounds more American to me than anything.
Yeah, you just want to shoot some fucking terrorists, don't you?
No, not me personally, but Americans. They love terrorist talk. What did someone say? What's the story with the soccer ball? I bought this soccer ball in San Diego. I bought like 2 or 3 of these, and I've brought them all over the world. They make for good pillows on airplanes. And if you sit at your desk and you put your legs up like this, and you put your legs on your desk, if it's metal or if it's wooden, it'll hurt your legs or make them feel weird. So you can put the ball right in between the knee and on the desk, and it really makes it a lot more comfortable when you're grinding like super long sessions. So, or if you want to put your foot up on the desk, you can set, instead of setting it on the wood, you set it on the ball. So I have like 4 of these balls at my house. And I also have a basketball hoop in my living room that I have big ceilings, and I play basketball with this ball. So yeah, it's a multi-purpose soccer ball from IKEA.
Doesn't that fuck up your regular basketball skills because now you throw with something that's way lighter?
No, it makes it a lot better. Well, I usually work on, it's like weird. I do the same drills I do in the gym, but so it's a lot of footwork stuff and it's a lot of just form. So it's not really, I don't actually try to make the shots. It's just about keeping my form right every time. And that's kind of what I try to work on when I do that.
You know you're losing your self-action, right? Like if you start talking about form and shit like that. Like
Basketball, I mean, no one's going to do, I'm not like trying to bet a lot of money on it or anything like that. I don't really care.
see, but that thing in the 2+2 thread.
Oh, like that one kid? Yeah, you got heated about that. I'm glad you said something. I
It's like fucking okay, I'm sorry. So you're a fucking basketball pro. You want to do a side bet against me? Oh, shocker, you know? Shut the fuck. I don't even know who you are. It's like, God, people think that when people are betting on something, they do it just because they think they're good at it. But it's
Right.
because you have a competition against a friend, you know? It's way more fun if you do it against somebody that you know.
Exactly. You echoed exactly what was in my mind when you made that post. I was like, this is exactly. I don't want to say. I don't want to trying to like. Because when you say something like that to somebody, you start some trouble with them. It's back and forth. I'm not really trying to get into any of that with someone like the Yaaarny prop bet thread. But I was very happy that you said that because that was like exactly. I'm like exactly like I'm trying to bet with people I might know or might like be friends with in some capacity or play a lot of poker with. I want to have fun. I don't want it to be just some random fucking dude who's like, yeah, I'll play you in basketball. Like, calm down, man. Like, go play somebody else, dude. That did tilt me. What is this? Counter-Strike was the best FPS. Was 10 years ago. Oh, okay.
Do you know what FPS stands for?
First-person shooter. My little brother told me that.
Look at you.
I know. He plays those games on Xbox. KSG. Oh, okay, pronounce that name, Lex. Okay, so go up there. He says it starts with I want.
Does da.
Okay, nice try. He says I want to see prop bet who plays most hands in 7 days. Raszi versus Joey. We'll do that eventually. Why not? It'll happen at some point in time, but I don't know when.
Oh God, I need to be for so much money because I'm making so much money 8-tabling right now.
Well, this will be later on. We'll do this a couple months
Later on, when
like February or something like that. When we're like have a little rest. You know,
when there's nothing going on. Yeah.
exactly, that's what I'm saying. Then we can do that. Let's not fuck it. You're on like $1 million upswing right now. Let's not mess. That's not that.
It's close.
You got to win the money, kid. We need you at the 5100 games. We need to be watching you play those games, man.
God, I'm so torn if I should keep playing a lot of 1020 or not, or 2550.
What are you torn about? What are your thoughts?
It's like I feel like I make so much money at 2.5 and 3.6 that it's almost not worth playing anything else. I also feel that I don't think even with one fish in the game, how good the regulars are at 1020, 2550.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the games are very profitable, but I learned so much that I also crush the lower stakes harder. So it's like this weird, but the variance is so insane that sometimes, you know, it makes 2.5, 5 feel like useless. Even though like
Yeah.
70, 80% of my profit is from 2.5, 5 or whatever.
This is like a very common question. I think many people ask themselves, even on different scales. There might be a guy who plays 20 cent, 50 cent who crushes that, who has these same exact worries about his game. I don't think, and obviously at this level it's a bit different, but I think it's the same general feeling that many people get about when it comes to what they should do.
Yeah, it's also like, I feel like if I want to be successful in, let's say, a lineup, most of the 10-20 lineups are like 5 or 4 really good people. When I play, 4 really good people, and then 1 fun player.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know, but like I don't know if I can be profitable enough there because the regulars are so fucking good. Like you play against like fucking odd odds and shit. So I almost feel like I should play 6 regular, 5 regular lineups on 5-10 and stuff first, just to get used to the intensity. Just play like really like sit down and when there's 5 regulars, just sit down in all those games and play them.
Mm-hmm.
And then battle that for a while, and then move up to 2550 or 1020. But on the other hand, if I can break even in a 25-50 or 10-20 game, why not just do that and play against even better regulars?
I think it's you can always look at it like taking a shot. Maybe not, it wouldn't necessarily be taking a shot, but at the same time, it's you're taking a shot at playing the games for an extended period of time and seeing how you're doing them. Obviously, you can also play both at the same time. If if the action's not running at 10-20, well, you can also play 2-5 or play 5-10, 10-20 regular tables, but focus on playing those tables. I mean, obviously, the 500 Zoom regs are gonna fucking love me for trying to suggest this, but that's an option, of course. Always is you could just try to focus on those games for a bit.
That's true. I don't. I think the biggest mistake I could make is not load up. If I have space for like 7 tables, I just ordered a 4K monitor, so I should be able to play like 8 on it. But if I have space for tables, I should always load up 4 2.5 zooms because it's just like printing money right now.
Just depends on how if you're playing higher, it's just gonna depend how much that takes away focus from you making those decisions at higher stakes. Because no matter what happens, I mean, in a way you can approach it from it doesn't matter what happens at these 2-5 Zoom get tables, and obviously that's going to make you play worse. But if it takes away if any of that takes away from a decision that might be close that you make a wrong, and that's gonna have a pretty big impact on, I think.
Yeah, it's like if you if you play 4 Zoom tables, let's say it equals like 10 normal tables, right?
Mm-hmm.
But let's say you add 3 10-20 tables to that. If you just play the Zoom tables like they were normal tables, you only act when it's your turn, then actually you're only playing 7 tables and you still get all the value from the Zoom pool. You just don't, the biggest mistake you can make when you multi-table normal tables besides Zoom, I think, is trying to click really fast through the Zoom tables as if you were playing just Zoom.
Yeah. I don't have much experience with that, so during like I said, I played the Zoom was never ran above 1-2 back in the day, and then I played the play money ones, and I never want to play Zoom again after that. So, because those games, those games are so like, those like most unfun thing ever. I was like, this is terrible. I was like, fuck, man. I was like, I hated it. It was not fun. So, Kaki says, hello Joseph. I'm liking your life. What?
It's funny that you tried to make it a normal sentence.
I'm liking towards your stream. Word, bro. I fuck with that. I like to hear that. Nicholas Pisoni says, we need Ebony. I'm assuming you mean Ebony Kenny. Hey Joey and hello Lex. How's Yaaarny doing? 65 buy-ins. Ryan says, would you rather watch your parents make... Alright, I'm not reading that again.
That question started out very questionable.
Nast says, how much does Stars pay for being team online? Not all the same, but Lex is on top tier. Yes, same with Live Pros. Okay, well, I don't know if Lex is going to answer that question. I don't think he's allowed to answer that question, but...
I don't want to get into shit like that.
Yeah. Jerry Jones says, that Dirk question had nothing to do with him being a European. He's like Michael Jordan to me. You guys were talking about basketball.
It's all good, Jerry. I'm just trolling you.
I know. Dirk compared to Jordan.
What the fuck that is, bro?
Wait, Dirk's better than Michael Jordan? Wait, what? JJ, what you talking about now, man? You have to live in Dallas to say some shit like that. That's not true. How long are we at? Where else do you find live streams like this, man? You just Lex just comes out at midnight, talks for 2 hours. You don't find live streams like this in poker anywhere else right now, man.
Wow, holy shit, Caramount.
Caramount just won a pot at the 2-5 Zoom table too, but yeah, that's a really sick hold. What do you think equities are in this hand?
Oof, I think Mr. Bean is 60. Oh wait, yeah, no, yeah, he has. I'm gonna say 62%.
62%. All right, I'm gonna guess. This is a sick spot.
Yeah. Don't count. Don't. Just like fucking. Don't take a minute.
I mean, I would say 61, but that's just what I think off looking at this.
Yeah. I think 62, 63.
Let's see.
Calculate that shit.
Running the shit, motherfucker. Getting it up. Ace, 10, 10, 7, 9, D.
Yeah, I should follow the Michael. What's up? I should follow the Premier League. I'm so excited to watch Manchester United play now. He does have a runner flush draw though.
Oh, I was gonna say 64 first. It's 64%. Ah, yeah, 64.11.
Yeah. That's not bad. If I'm within 2% or 1% in PLO, I feel like I fucking like solved the math mystery. It is kind of it's crazy. Like in PLO, like there was this hand that Bongbao played against me, and it was like a queen high flop, and it was like a 4-bet pot. I don't know, and he bet half pot, and I shoved. He didn't have to. Let's say he bet like 120 into a $200 pot, and I shoved like 230 more.
Mm.
Yeah, something like that. 220 more with a queen on queen 3 deuce, and he called me with king jack 9 7. And I was like, and he hit the king, so I was so upset because I was like, what the fuck is this idiot doing? And I was upset that I lost the hand, and I looked at the percentages. He had like 43% or something. I was like, what the fuck?
Really?
And I was like, what is going on? So then I started thinking, does he know something that I don't? Maybe I always make the mistake of folding here. But then, you can also make a case for what if I have kings or king queen X, then suddenly he's really fucked. So I don't know, but equities are so surprising in PLO. It's like
Should we do like a next time we do something? Should we do like a guess the equity contest where we take a flop and we take two hands and we try to see who can come closer to the actual equity?
Yeah, that sounds good.
That'd be
Especially
fun.
after that horrible 61% guess you just made.
I was close. That was close.
Wow, Jerry Jones really got fucking hurt.
If I was a small nine as Lex, I think all Euros speak English like Kaki. Yeah, Kaki claims he also defeats because old friend from Ring is full poker and also defeat Lex in many pots. Is that Jedi Master talking? I thought Jedi Master talks on 2+2.
Really?
Jedi Master talks like a fucking dork on 2+2. It's like a trolling. It's trolling lingo. I want to meet Jedi Master one day.
I have no idea. I never play him. Never would have. I don't know anything about him.
I hate that motherfucker. Doesn't he play? Someone said he plays 2-5 Zoom. You don't ever see him there?
Yeah, I guess I played him a little bit. I played him more at 1020 sometime, but I haven't seen him much at 2-5 Zoom.
Fucking. I hate that guy, Jedi Master. This 2-5 Zoom pool looks much more appealing than the 1020 Zoom pool, I must say.
Actually, it's some. There's no. I have pink. If I zoom, I do it to friends. I just copy paste it with all my notes. The color notes, like I have rings around everybody. It's fucking amazing, the game sometimes. There was one time there were 108 people playing. There was one good regular, 5 bad regulars, and then the rest were fun players. 105 people playing. Oh my god.
People are gonna be shot taken now. See you later, Andrew. Peace out. Madison 7911. What's up, bro? What's up, Poppy? I say Poppy all the time now.
Really? Are you like?
I'm studying Spanish. I put that on Facebook yesterday. I started studying Spanish yesterday using Duolingo.com. That Pickystein. I know I'm saying his name fucking wrong, but that's how I'm saying his name. Pickstein.
Pickestein is how you say it.
Pickestein. Yeah, he said Duolingo.com, so I loaded it up, made an account on there, and I've been studying Spanish since yesterday.
Is it good?
It's a very fun site to use. It's very easy. And it makes me want to learn more languages, but it's hard. I mean, learning a language isn't easy. It doesn't seem easy to me yet, so we'll see what happens.
I really want to know how. Oh, I guess he had a double gutter and a flush draw. Caramon did. Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay. Every time Oh no, wait. He just had a double gutter. Right? Oh, okay. I see what he did. Every time Caramon gets it in, I want to see like what. How did that go in?
Oh, that makes sense. All right.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Let's Caramon lose. Crazy Eye's been playing a lot lately. Crazy Eyes killer, a 2+2er.
Oh yeah. I have him as good regular.
Yeah, he's been a long time 2+2er. Best way to learn Spanish is to get a Latino girl. Of course, you might only learn certain words. That's what someone else said too. I think when I heard Kay Armant's girlfriend talk to him in her accent, she's Colombian, I got excited to meet a Colombian or Latino girl at some point in time in my life. Because her voice was... We heard it on the live stream. Everyone really enjoyed her voice. Kay Armant shipping it. Nice hand. Wonder what Mr. Bean...
I think I'm gonna sleep. I'm falling asleep.
Alright, Poppy. Oh, Cockatee. I remember Cockatee. He's a full ring guy from back in the day. What's up, buddy? Alright, Lex. Well, I'm going to wrap up the stream, guys. Been at 2 hours. Sorry, Yaaarny didn't get to play again, but I should be back with another stream in about 10 hours with Jay Nandez. Yaaarny prop bet total 65. If you want to follow Lex on Twitter, at Raszi, me at Joinger1. Yeah, be back soon. Lex, thanks for joining, my friend.
Alright, thanks for having me again.
I will talk to you soon.
Alright.
Bye-bye.